Hey, everybody. What's up, Polar Bear? Hey, Foam. Hey, Andy. Hold on. Trying to multitask here. Mayhem, good to see you, brother. Go to bed. I just barely woke up. What's up, JH? Best Life. Carmen. Well, you getting awful comfortable down there, aren't you? Uprated it. No, I didn't see that kicking it. No, not quite. No, I got this little guy down here. He thinks he owns this place, including me. Isn't that right, Ranger? Isn't that right, old man? Hey, Joyful. So, how's everybody's day? Well, Polar Bear, I did hear about them talking about censoring misinformation. They didn't come out and say exactly what they were talking about. Oh, come on. Yeah, of course that's what they're doing. Polar Bear trying to do the same thing with our Second Amendment too. What's up, Anastasia? Yeah, he's an old man. I mean, not Biden. I mean the cat. Biden is too. The only problem is my cat's got more cognitive sense than that man. Hey, what's up, Cola? Caught me early? I usually start about this time. Oh, you're just saying you're here early. Earlier than usual. Hmm. I don't know. Hey, Mayor. Dude, they're doing all kinds of shady shit. You know, honestly, you can't trust them at all. Not anymore. I mean, it's like when you look, you look at the latest polls, latest ratings. Yeah, I mean, MSN is like around 22%. Government's even lower than that. So basically, people trust media more than they trust the government, and even that is pretty much in the shitter. Nobody trusts them, and we shouldn't. Nobody should. These motherfuckers don't have our best interest at heart. They haven't in a long time. Appeals court, what, from California? Man, yeah, that's the only thing I can figure. It's either from either California or New York. Hey, Harbor. What's up, Jim Bob? Jersey Girl. Johnny, good to see you. Probably talking about voting, I'm guessing. Carmen, happy birthday. Hey, Griswold, Bella, Benjamin. Hey, what's up, Polar Bear?
What's going on?
What time is it?
Well, last time I checked my watch, it still said America. It's time for a chug. This one's for Dangerous Freedom After Dark. Whoa!
Mickey's Big Mouth. Okay, Cat, can I have my lap, please?
You know,
Go on, kitten. Go on.
I've always liked man, ice cold beer.
Hell yeah.
But I've recently found out something online that drinking warm beer gets you drunk faster because something about the fact that it's at like closer to room temperature than cold beer, so it absorbs into your system faster. So you get drunk quicker drinking warm beer, which makes sense because a lot of countries around the world they drink their beer at room temperature. They don't drink it cold.
Yeah. Well, think about back in the old days when you used to go into the fucking taverns and bars back in the 1900s. They didn't have fucking ice machines back then.
Hell, yeah, it was all room temperature. God,
Hey, Grandma.
I'll tell you what, those people out there that bitch and whine about little things in their life, and think about that. Think about like, and I know people with global warming and all that. Well, guess what? Even back in the 1800s, there was still 100-degree days. Could you imagine coming home after, a 100-degree day out there working, no fucking AC, no fan, no nothing, dude. Nothing to stop the heat. No cold water to drink.
No.
Fuck, man. Like, those people back then, before electricity and that, they had it rough.
Yep. You know what they used to do is they used to rinse off and wash up a little bit with water. And then hopefully the wind was blowing.
Yeah.
If not, and hope the wind is blowing.
If not, you're fucked. And then what are you sleeping on? You're sleeping on a wooden bed with some hay on it or something?
I'm thinking like down in Tombstone and stuff like that. I mean, granted, it does cool off at night, but not that much.
Yeah, no. Shit. There's been summers here where it didn't drop below 90 degrees all night long. You know what I mean?
No, right on, Jeremy.
Yeah, I can tell you that, but yeah, no toilet paper. Which makes me wonder what the hell did they do when they
Rabbits.
wipe their ass with a rabbit? Get over here. I wonder too, though. You know, their diets were different, so they probably really didn't drop that many dookies. You know, maybe once a day, if that. You know, and then it was probably pretty solid, so they probably didn't have a lot up to wipe.
Well, yeah, thinking about it, it'd probably take the deuce and then go wash. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, they probably drop a
You
deuce
know,
and
they
then
probably didn't wipe
water.
their ass a whole lot back then, which would make sense because you ain't got toilet paper, which would be
Yeah,
yeah, a lot of skid marks.
yeah. I could not. I, there ain't no way, dude. I know that there probably are some people out there that if you transported them back in time, you know, they'd probably be okay. I could not fucking survive. There's no way. No fucking way. I'd be like, fuck this.
Actually, Jim Bob, no, it's not Pale Rider, because he doesn't. I mean, I'm not saying he doesn't drink in that movie, but he doesn't really have. They don't have the bar scene. I'm thinking maybe either Outlaw Josie Wales or damn a few the good, the bad, and the ugly. I might have a bar scene. Let's see what other old Clint Eastwood cowboys.
Well, them Western movies, they were just drinking like whiskey and bourbon. They weren't drinking no beer back then.
No, they had beer back then. Well,
Did they?
actually, I
Did
mean,
they?
well,
I mean, I don't. I don't know. I mean, I
so
don't
I
know.
mean, well, if you look at like, all right, what's a good example? Tombstone, the movie Tombstone. They had beer back then. I think that was what 1930s, 40s.
You have to
No,
think. You'd have to think it'd
no,
be.
no, it was older than that. Yeah, Tombstone was like 19.
You'd have to think it'd be like really flat, huh?
Because I know Arizona didn't even become a state until 1912.
Look how far we've come just in what, like 100 years.
Oh yeah, dude, and then look at how quick technology's booming from there.
Yeah, that's the thing with technology is it's like when it jumps, like I mean, you might have a little bit of you might have some grace periods in between jumps, but when technology jumps, it freaking jumps. You know what I mean? It goes from right here to way up here. You know, like oh, bam, like that. You know what I mean? Like think about it. I mean, you're me and you're around the same age. You know, we went from no internet, no cell phones, fucking none of that shit. So now you got cars that drive ourselves, and we're sitting here having this conversation in different, seeing each other, talking to each other, different parts of the country. This is some sci-fi shit that we only could imagine. We'd watch as a movie as a kid, like in the '80s. Ooh, that one shook the house a little bit. Got a storm rolling in.
Mm,
I like
okay.
those thunders that shake the house.
So it took us 50 years to become a state. They tried multiple times to become a state.
Yeah.
So if we became a state in 1912, then yeah, so then Tombstone must have been late 1800s, early 19s. So I mean, but they had beer apparently even back then.
Must have been flat as shit.
I don't know about flat. Probably warm though. You can have
Well,
warm beer, but it's
how
not
would they
flat.
carbonate? Like, there's obviously carbonated water in the beer, right? There's carbonation in it, right?
I don't think it's carbonation. It's I think it's the way they brew it. It
That's
creates
just
its
a
own.
natural byproduct of the beer when you shake it up, you like crack it.
Yeah, yeah. Like if you have one that accidentally pops open in a case or something, or maybe they don't seal the cap down all the way,
Yeah.
especially on bottles. Man, those things will go flat as fuck. They're nasty. They're cold, but like they're just fucking nasty. I'd rather drink warm fresh beer than fucking cold stale beer.
Oh yeah, that's the end of the night when you ain't got nothing left. You break out that half a bottle of beer that you had left over from a couple of nights before. It's no foam in there at all. It's nasty, but you're drunk, so you can get it.
One of the worst ones. I worked for this company, and they were it was a demolition company, and we got this big job. It was a golf course. We were doing a lot of remodeling. We basically had to remove everything from the kitchen, from the dining area, everything. We were redoing their main dining hall, and so they gave us freaking, I don't know, maybe 24 cases of beer. The only thing is these cases have been sitting there for like years. I mean, like, it was Budweiser, Miller Lite, and shit like that. High dollar,
Right.
good beer. After about a year,
yeah.
Nah. Hell, after about 6 months, you want to be careful.
Yeah, you start getting
it ain't like fucking wine or fucking whiskey, man. The longer beer sits, the worse it gets. You want to drink it fresh.
Yeah, I mean, you'll get drink it, you'll get drunk, but you're gonna feel like your stomach, and you're gonna have the shits the next day. It's gonna be bad, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
So, yeah, but you're right. It doesn't. It like you said with wine, and and liquor, the older it gets, it ages, it gets better. Beer gets worse as it gets older.
There's actually Harbor Girl brings up a good point. She's all like, I thought the only thing they drank in the Wild West was whiskey, and for a large part of it, yes, because first of all, like we said, whiskey doesn't go bad. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Second of all, you can keep decent amounts in a small capacity, where if you wanted to keep enough fucking beer to keep you buzzed, you'd have to have a fucking pony, with fucking a keg on each side. You know what I mean? And I don't think they had kegs back then.
G. Ma Merkel says they drank beer on the Mayflower, so yeah. Well, that makes sense because, I've heard of beer being made even like, long time ago, hundreds and hundreds of years ago. So I wonder what that beer tastes like, though. Definitely different than the beer that we're drinking today.
1700s, yeah. I mean, remember when they'd go to the pubs to try and recruit, the U.S. soldiers or more freedom fighters, whatever you want to call them. They'd be drinking fucking ale in there, so they probably had their own distillery, and then it was tapped into their line. You know what I mean?
Well, you know what too. I've heard people say that like beer was responsible for like what did they say? Beer is like the birth of industrialization or something like I don't know something about beer.
Yeah, beer ages like milk. Yeah, ain't no shit. Egyptians made beer. Yeah.
Oh yeah. See, the water was so tainted that they drank beer. Stopped at Plymouth. Yeah, that makes sense. Your beer and your liquor, is, it's clean, because it's alcohol, so it's, sanitized itself.
The water was tainted, so they drank beer. Stopped at Plymouth Rock because they were out of beer. Oh, that's funny. Actually, that's kind of a funny tale. No, there was one time me and my dad, my uncle, and one of their friends, well, one of my dad's work buddies, we were sailing to Bermuda off the coast of Virginia. And so when we stocked up, we had like 2 cases of liquor and about 6 cases of beer. And by the time we got there, we had about 2 bottles of liquor left and like a 6-pack of beer. And it was about a week trip.
Oh, this article says around 6,000 years ago, ancient Indians living in a fertile crescent recorded the first known instance of a purposeful beer brewing. Wow. Okay. Okay, so they were brewing beer a long time ago. What's up, Justin?
Yep.
What's
Means
going
they
on?
got it down to a science.
What's up, everybody?
Yeah, I know, Sharon. Yeah, it's an acquired taste. I know, but I acquired that taste early.
Well, Jester's here. We give it about 5 minutes before Zach shows up.
Yeah, pretty much. He could be following my tail somewhere. What's up, everybody in the chat that I didn't get to see you? Thank you, Johnny. And be sure you guys like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And you want to go ahead and pop up your thingy across the bottom.
Oh
too.
yeah, huh? I guess I can do
I
that.
can help you out on that too.
My ticker tape parade.
There you go. That right there, y'all. That right there.
There you go, Gavin.
Joyful Benjamin. Hello. Flint, shut the hell up.
Every time.
No, the friggin' I don't know what they're doing next door. The drug addicts next door. I don't know if they're math blow or whatever they're doing tonight. So, but they're out on the floor.
Doggo's just saying hello. That's all.
Yeah. Phone, what's up? Hey, quick thing, and y'all in the chat, y'all can fact check the hell out of this, please. But I heard something crazy. I want to say it was yesterday, that there is a guillotine set up in front of the French Parliament in France.
I wouldn't
Like,
doubt
for
it.
real. I'm not lying. Like, I really heard that.
Hey, what's up, Josh? Or
Oh, and did you also hear that one of the founding members of Slipknot died a couple days ago? He was like 54.
Drummer. Yeah, the drummer.
Yeah.
really?
Yeah.
Let's see. Avenged Sevenfold, they lost their drummer years ago. And then Slipknot lost their bass player.
Just a couple of days ago. Yep, the
I know,
drummer
I
died.
didn't hear about that. Who'd they lose?
The drummer. Yep, Bestie even said it. Yeah, the drummer, Slipknot. It was one of the four founding members.
Huh. Which one? The one with the spikes on it?
He was
Spikes coming out?
54. He was I think the main drummer, not like the bass drums or the
Yeah, because there's a drummer, and they had drummer and percussion, and the percussion guy did all
symphony
kinds.
drums and bass drums and yeah. But it was the main drummer, I think.
54. Wonder what he died of.
Yeah.
Hope it wasn't the coup.
Who knows?
I'm seeing an article on the Daily News over there saying that there was one there in 2018.
And 18. Okay. All right.
Yeah, this was in 2018. Apparently, it was like protesters put it up there.
Okay. Well, I know Chanel had made one because I know,
Now, come on, people die every day, folks. You know,
You say die of
some of
rock
them
star?
some of them happen to be celebrities. Big whoop. That just goes to point out the fact nobody lives forever.
forever.
Yeah, 50's young to die, though. I mean, that sucks.
Yeah, 54. That's pretty young. That would put me well over 3/4 of the way.
Yep.
Then again, I
What?
could be fucking. I could get sick tomorrow, and they.
Is
find out
anybody-
I could
is there
have
any
stage
word-
4 cancer, and I wouldn't even fucking know it. You know.
Yeah, is there any
That
word
would be
on
bad.
what he died from?
No,
Is
I
it-
just heard that he died. I heard that today.
Yeah. The guy from ZZ Top just died too. Yeah.
Oh,
But he
shit,
was,
I didn't know.
he was
Wow.
like in the 70s. So I mean, you know,
Oh yeah. I mean, ZZ Top's been around since like the 70s.
Yeah, but you know what? I'm not a big ZZ Top fan. Never really was. I just didn't. I didn't really get into ZZ Top. I like Huey Lewis and the News.
Calm down, Marty. Calm down.
How's everyone doing in regards to all these mandates?
I can.
Honestly, our mandates really don't apply to the citizens. They really only apply to like certain employees at certain companies. They leave it up to the company to determine whether or not you need to wear a mask when you're at work. Like the Walmart just down the street from me, they don't have to wear masks. It's optional. And I'll tell you what, like I was in there today, and I don't think I saw one employee that had a mask on, but it was like all crumpled up and barely over his face and shit. And everybody else was just walking about daily lives, you know.
Well, I know here in North Carolina, our governor, he said something about if you are a state employee, you have to get the jab. If you don't get the jab, then you have to subject to, I guess, mandatory testing twice a week to prove that you don't have the Wuhan Red Death. And I told everybody today at work, man, I was like, look, I said, mark my words. I says, by October, we're going to be going backwards and being locked down again. I said, mark my words. I said, by October. I give it to October. That
I can barely hear you, Jeremy.
What? Damn.
I can barely hear you.
I don't know why. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I think they're screwing with me, man. Because my shit's all the way up.
It's the interwebs, Biden's America trying to silence you.
Yeah, because my shit's all the way up. It's automatically.
It might be on my end then. All right, let's
David,
try that.
I was on a stream a couple of nights ago, and the host of it got copyrighted striked and had the stream blocked for a few minutes because we were playing Lauren Daigle.
I don't know who that is.
She's a Christian music singer,
Mm-hmm.
one of the best in my opinion. And I'm like fucking Google Tube is just trying to censor Christian music.
Well,
Google
does that really surprise you?
Because I know I've been on streams where people have played gangster rap all fucking night long, never get copyrighted once. Play one Christian song and bam, you're copyrighted. It's bullshit.
Got my new airbrush today.
Yeah, I saw that.
What you gonna do with it?
Oh, I'm going to use it for my models and shit like that. Now I have like two of them, but one of them.
Let's see one of your models.
I can show you one I'm working on. Check this out.
Yeah, see the one you're working on.
He's a geek. Mm-hmm.
All right, y'all.
I mean, he lives in the Shire. What do you expect?
Y'all seen the other day that I was painting the legs, right? And I was working on the legs and everything. Okay, well, let me turn my green screen on. All right, okay. I completed the legs. I just put the black wash on it, which gives it definition and wear and tear and everything, and I've added it together. And see, it puts.
What is that? Part of RoboCop?
No, dude, it's an ATST.
Oh, Star Wars.
Yeah, but yep, I'm fucking. I got. If you could see better, all those hoses are detailed as shit. Like they look like real hoses and shit. Yeah, all detailed and everything else. Makes it look like wear and tear on it. So it's
now. How much? How much would you charge for a custom chess set, table included, where the pieces were roughly about that size, and and like we'll say, whatever, like hell, we do Lord of the Rings, like what I mean. The pawns are
or whatever, yeah.
Hobbits. The pawns are hobbits. And then the bishops are elves, and and then the fucking knights could be fucking could be dwarves or whatever, or the castles could be dwarves. And then on the other side, you got orcs as your pawns, and then you got fucking.
No, okay, I get what you're saying.
You know what
I
I'm
can
saying?
tell you right now, if you wanted something hand custom made done like that, you know how that's going to take a long time for.
Oh yeah, I would expect.
And B, I mean, shit, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't even have the Dremel tools to do something like that right now. I don't even have a Dremel right now. I'm just now getting back into my models and everything. I mean, I've got shitloads of art supplies in my art room, my studio over there. I mean, I've got shitloads of supplies, from tattoos to painting to coloring with markers and crayons. I mean, every spectrum. I've got clay in there. I've got modeling and shit. I've got everything, that has to do with art in there.
I'm just saying, I know it's not a huge market for it, but I'm definitely the kind of person like, I'd be willing to pony up some money to have some.
Oh yeah, I would definitely too, because I'm a huge chess player too. I love playing chess. I've got one set up in my living room for when my buddies come over or whatever. I'm like, hey, we'll play a game of chess.
Yeah, and it's like if you're gonna do it, it's nicer to have the pieces to be customized, not just be little bullshit.
Well, I did see a customized piece or a customized chessboard that I've never seen anywhere before, and it was pretty cool because it was the Union soldiers versus the Confederate soldiers, and like the rooks were like the cannons and shit like that, and the horses and generals and everything like that, and that was pretty badass. And the pieces were like kind of a pewter piece, pewter and everything, and hand painted and everything. And the board itself was gorgeous. It was like soapstone or granite or whatever, marble and shit like that. And I wanted to say that was like, I don't know, $700. But like the detail, you could see like the colors of their eyes and shit.
If y'all remember the movie, remember the movie The Patriot, his Mel Gibson's youngest son, or not youngest, maybe it was his youngest, had a chessboard. No, not youngest, middle child. One of his middle sons had a chessboard, and it was the same thing. All 10 soldiers.
Mm-hmm.
And he ended up, after his son got shot by the fucking Brits, he ended up melting them down and using them to make ball.
Yeah, muskets. Yeah, balls. Yeah.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
That way, every fucking Brit, every red coat he killed was one for his son.
No, but it's going to be a new experience with me using a airbrush, because I've always hand brushed everything. All of my models have always been a hand brush, and then I polish them out and everything like that.
Now, all you need is a photography studio, or if you know somebody that does photography, maybe you can start airbrushing girls' asses or something.
Yeah, doing like henna tattoos and shit like that and everything.
Yeah. A little touch-up work there.
Touch-up work. Yeah. I can do that with my tattoo.
Touch it up.
Quinn's Peak. I try and keep up with the chat, but at the same time, I try and keep up with the panel too.
Yeah.
Sometimes I get shit.
Yeah, but fucking, I think because this came with a stand too, and I'm gonna put I've got like fake grass and stones and shit like that for my other models and everything that makes landscapes and everything like that. And I'm gonna make some trees and shit like that and make like a diagram out of this model. I'm gonna make it to where like it looks like some Ewoks are putting like. Remember in the movie where they took the rope and tried to make it trip, but they kept on pushing them forward? Yeah, that's what I think I'm gonna do with this one. Because I know how to airbrush trees. Well, I know how to make trees out of sponges and shit like that.
The movie last night, shit. What movie did we watch? I don't even fucking remember.
What movie?
Yeah, it was all right.
What movie did you watch?
I was able to stay awake during the whole thing, which is good.
Dude, I passed out at like 9 o'clock, and then I woke up at like 2:30, and I was like, "Oh shit, Dangerous is on." No, I'm going back to bed because I had a double today, so I was like, "Nah, I don't think so."
No, not Space Jam. I did see the new Space Jam. The only reason I watched is because I grew up with the Looney Tunes. You know, they could have picked a better fucking baseball player, basketball, basketball.
Basketball.
Whatever that fucking sport is. I don't even fucking pay attention to those fucking idiots anymore.
Yeah, especially.
Who would they have? Kobe, I think. Was it Kobe or?
I thought it was LeBron James.
Oh yeah, I think you might be right.
Because now he's the only friggin' athlete in the world to still be playing sports, and his net worth is worth over $1 billion. But yeah, he's oppressed. How the hell you figured?
Well, he kind of sold out to China too, didn't he?
Oh yeah, he's fucking got Nike and China sweatshops fucking making all jerseys and shit like that too.
Well, nobody likes
his slaves. Yeah, he's bitching about slavery, but yet at the same time, you know, what the hell are you doing, you dumbass? I'm so oppressed. I'm worth $1 billion. I live in a big fucking gated house, and my kids are so oppressed because we have billions of dollars.
Yeah, the only thing though is America ain't got $1 billion, man. You got to be in cahoots with China.
Yep, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Fucking piece of shit.
They could have done anything with it, Matt.
Yep, man. It fucking this is all just bullshit with just new fucking Delta bullshit and everything. They don't know what to fucking make their minds up with. Dr. Fauci just needs to come back on and just be like, look, I done told y'all to cure the red Wuhan death. You just need to go out and eat dog poo. He's laying down right now. Thank goodness. Because he's been up my ass since I got home.
Yeah, he finally shut up, man. He was fucking yelling up a storm there, man.
I know, man. He's fucking mouthy as shit, dude. Oh gosh, you should hear him when I'm not on here, y'all. He just talks to me all the time. What? He's always talking. Oh, he did just get his last checkup, though.
Oh, yeah. How'd that go?
Great. He's 5 months old, and he's 51 pounds, dude.
51?
51 pounds.
Okay.
Yeah, he's fucking going to be huge. Even the vet's like, are you feeding him? I'm like, look, I'm feeding him exactly what you're telling him. I'm giving him 2 in the morning with a little spoonful of wet food and 2 in the evening with a little spoonful of wet food, 2 cups. You know, and they're like, yeah, that's what he's supposed to be getting. I'm like, he doesn't get people food, you know? And I mean, he's 51 pounds. He's going to be a big ass fucking dog. What can I say? And he started losing all his puppy teeth. I got like 5 or 6 of them right now. He goes around the house and spits them out.
Yorkies. What are the Yorkies? Those are those little miniature poodles, aren't they?
Yorkies? Yeah, Yorkies can be tiny.
Dude, what do they call? If it ain't at least 50 pounds, it's a cat. And if it, you know, cats suck. Of course, you know, that's from somebody else, because me personally, and I've got like 5 cats, so.
Like, okay, like Luna, she's like 13 years old now, I think now. But like, I rescued her from like at Dugan's Pup. She was a stray cat. But the one cat I've always wanted was a Mancoon. I wanted like one of those 40 or 60 pound cats. You know what I'm saying? 90 pounds and only eats 3 cups a day. Well, he's a growing puppy. That's what they said, that, he needs to, have 2 in the morning and then 2 in the evening. But see, he doesn't eat at 6 o'clock in the evening, guys. He eats at 11:30, 12 o'clock at night when I get home from work.
I don't know. With my dog, I just try and keep his food bowl full.
I hear you, Obama. Go roll one.
Yeah. I mean, he's an old enough dog. He knows how much food he wants. So, he'll eat half a bowl.
Well, he's smart as hell. Flint's smart as shit. Okay, he still won't speak. You get his treat, he knows sit, he knows paw, and you try to get him to speak, and he won't fucking talk. He just sit there and look at you. But if you go up like that, he'll fucking jump up and catch that shit and get it. So now, automatically, when he comes in from outside, he goes to the food dish. He sits, he paws, and then he jumps in the air.
That's funny. Spike. In my 20s, they called me lots of fucks. Yeah, but now I'm almost 50, and now I'm out of fucks. All out of fucks. More like 0 fucks left. Unless you're a woman.
Bark twice. Oh, that's pretty cool, Quinsby.
Some people do, John. But I'll tell you what, people that have, most people that have animals pretty much can tell the smart ones from the dumb ones.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And with dogs, I mean, if you don't at least teach them, at least the basics, then people are going to think they're dumb because they don't listen to nothing. And, stupid is as stupid does, right? As Forrest Gump would say, or his mama would say.
Yep. Mama always says stupid is stupid does, Miss Blue. I was running.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, some of it's not the dog's fault. It's the fucking owner's fault.
It's the owner's fault, yeah.
Yeah.
Dog's I don't fucking understand.
Don't give a dog to a stupid person and expect to be fucking Einstein, Yeah,
there are dumb people.
And there's probably a lot of people that have dogs that are smarter than they are.
Yeah.
I'd put money, especially in LA and New York City. I mean, they may be strolling around with a fucking fur coat or mink coat and fucking, $1,000 high heels, walking their little miniature Pomeranian, whatever thing, little tiny thing.
$7,000 dog, and it's come on.
Yeah, and it's but dude, the bitch is ditzy as fuck, man. Yeah. The only thing, if it wasn't for her looks, she wouldn't have shit.
Hey, Flint, go eat that dog.
I know, right? What dog? I thought it was a cockroach, or I thought it was a rat.
Hey, man, I was trying to help you out. Flint don't like rats. He started going after it.
Yeah. I've heard that the rats down there in New York City get pretty much that big, too. Maybe it was a rat. Maybe it was a rat that took your dog, not another dog.
Dude, the rats in New York City get to be about the size of cats. For real. For real. My buddy Roger... He used to live in New York City. He's them motherfucker.
Damn.
Cats. Huge. Fucking huge. Dream dog. I used to have an old English bulldog. I like pugs too. I like dogs that have scrunched up noses.
Oh yeah. Oh wait, what are those?
Pugs.
The one that, no, the Shar-Pei, the ones that
Shar-Pei,
have the wrinkly ones.
Mm-hmm.
And some people think those are so cute. I just think they're ugly.
Well, not that big, but you know, a cat, not like that, but you know what I'm saying, Joey.
Yeah, most cats are only about
Yeah,
you.
cats
I
are
mean,
like this.
yeah, I mean, if you want to include the tail,
You know what I mean.
that's like measuring your dick from your asshole.
Right, yeah.
Okay, you know, if you want
I'm
to
that
talk
long.
about how big it is, you talk about the body from the teeth to the back claws, or the, you know, right where the tail
Where the
starts.
tail
That's where you measure
Yeah,
from.
that's a kitty cat. Yeah.
And most of them are about a foot and a
Yeah.
half.
But if you include the tail, maybe, yeah, it depends.
Yeah, well, rat tails are already fucking super long.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I was including the rat tail. Quinn's
What,
Peak.
Quinn's Peak? What? Oh, I'm sorry. Was that too much for you?
That was too much.
How to measure? There's a proper way to measure it, and you know.
Tone it down. Where is Zach at?
He must. Maybe he's out with Kate.
No, he was on tonight. He did a live stream tonight. I know he did.
I
was at work and I jumped on while I was smoking a
You know,
cigarette.
he might be right in the middle of his project, you know. I mean, you know, if he's concentrating on something, I don't blame him.
He might be working too. Well,
Yeah.
He should be off of work by now. Get off work.
Well,
Zach,
maybe he's right in the middle of something, and he's just afraid if he drops it now, you know, that's going to take him longer to try and
even
pick back
longer
up
to
what
get
it
it
was
done. Yeah,
tomorrow.
so might as well go ahead and get
Just finish it out tonight. Yeah. Griswold.
How you get 6 inches?
That's funny. Now, actually, most average men are about
You
that,
don't-
anyways.
Well, you don't measure from the tank. Never mind.
Measure from the tank.
That's what I was getting ready to say. Measure from the tank, make you feel better. I just said that.
Or you can always shave your balls. Sometimes that makes it look bigger too.
Yeah, you know, because there's not so much shrubbery. You know. Neat. A shrubbery.
We want a shrubbery. God, that's still such one of the funniest fucking Monty Pythons ever. Oh, and he was on 101 tonight. Okay.
Okay.
That explains it.
My hubby asked me for a tape measure. He wants to get a bigger TV.
Quinn's Peak. Man, we got freaking tape measures all over this house.
I got 2 of them somewhere around here. I know in the art room I got like you know, different size, you know, protractors and triangles and half circles and circles and diamonds.
What are you talking, Matthew? I don't know what you're talking about. A sharp blade.
Near a sack.
Are you talking about like
shaving his balls?
Are you talking hook the hook on? Well, you're not supposed to sharpen those.
No, shaving your balls. He's talking about he's not going to put a blade next to his ball sack. He's not going to.
Oh, God. Yeah. It's nerve wracking.
You know,
I tried it. I'll tell you what. I tried it once.
Little ridges and everything, and you're like,
there was one time I tried it, and
pull the bat wing out.
And I mean, it worked. I mean, I didn't. I mean, it was. I think maybe I nicked myself once, but yeah, it's so minimal. And honestly, like my girlfriend's like, "Oh, really? Why'd you do that?" I was like, "I did it for you, baby." No, I like the fur down there. Like,
hey,
all right. Not to mention, it's itchy as hell when it grows back.
Yeah. Well, if you get too worried about it, you just like, I guess you could stretch it out flat, lay it on the counter, and like do it like that.
Yeah, you gotta pull it tight like a
guys.
bat.
You know what I'm talking
You gotta
about.
pull it tight like a bat wing.
And
I like what Spike said here.
Make the bat wing. You know, do a bat wing.
Yeah, and you gotta watch Waiters if you want to know what that reference is about.
Yeah.
Actually, I might play that tonight. I haven't seen that movie in a long time. That was a funny one too. Good Lord, that was funny.
Some of that restaurants.
once used clippers on my testicles, and it was bloody. Yeah, I don't
Mm.
know. Now they got that new manscaping thing out there, and I mean, I'm seeing commercials for it. I'm seeing freaking some of my gun guys doing commercials for the manscape. I'm like, what? And I'm like, dude, now, dude. Mm-mm.
Nair? No, you don't put Nair on your balls, Eddie.
Oh God, no.
That is
Well, you
supposed to be
can
for
if you want to
ladies'
be in
legs.
pain,
It's almost like putting toothpaste on there. You don't do it.
and you might go sterile too. I don't
Hmm.
know. For some guys, that might be the thing, but
I
some
had this.
people, some people shouldn't breed.
I had this dishwasher one time, man. He was a good kid, man. All right, he was a good kid. That's all I'm gonna say. But he didn't like shave, right? So he took Nair one day and he put it on his face. And he came to
Oh no,
work.
what?
I'm not lying. He came to work, and I was kind of like a big brother for him. You know what I'm saying? He came to work and he was all broken out. I'm like, dude, what the hell is wrong with your face? He's like, I put Nair on my face because I don't like shaving. I'm like, you're a fucking idiot.
Yeah, Cola. I actually, I think I've got both of them.
There, I never seen part two.
It was pretty funny. It only had a couple of the original actors. Oh shit! Actually, did who did it? I'd have to go back and rewatch that one too. It wasn't as funny as Waiting, but
Yeah, I've never seen it. It's like I said, I don't really watch any movies anymore. I really don't. What's the last movie I watched? Oh, brother, where art thou? That was yesterday. That's what I passed
oh,
out. Hmm.
last one I watched was Blue Thunder. Had the Rob Schneider, the one that played in Jaws.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty decent movie for back then. I'd love to have one of them helicopters though. I know we've got them now. Like today, I prefer the Apache because it's got rockets and everything on it.
Yeah, you see that I've been singing Big
What is
Rock.
it? Nair for short shorts.
Yeah.
Yep, got to use that Nair. Keep your bikini line going, girls.
Short, short.
Now you don't. Not anymore, man. Nair is kind of outdated. A lot of girls don't like putting that down there by their privates.
Shorts.
The perfect tan scene, right?
Blue Letter on there. Like I said, I don't watch a whole lot of movies. I don't know.
What was another
You
one?
met Rod Snyder? Oh, at the Improv here.
The fucking Steven Seagal. See, we was on a train. Let's see, what was that? Maxim. Damn, the first one he was on an aircraft carrier. The second one, he was on a train. What the fuck? Oh man, I can't believe I'm drawing a fucking blank on that one. It's right there. I mean, I just not
I know, Jeff. I've heard that. Icy Hot in the Balls.
Under Siege. It was Under Siege Part
Oh.
2, and they had a scene where they focused down on a naked chick. I've seen a couple of the high tech. Oh, we just put a new satellite in there. Let's see who we can spy on now. And they always go for some chick, showing off her tits and stuff. Which I ain't got a problem with, man. Do women that want to show me their tits, I ain't got a problem with that.
You know what, Jeff? I've done this before, man, and I'll never do it ever again. I've learned how. Well, I just learned my lesson. But one time I was cutting fucking jalapenos, like, real jalapenos.
Oh,
And
cool.
fucking, I thought I had washed my hands, like,
Oh, no.
thoroughly, but I didn't. I had to go take a leak, and I did. I tell you what, man, for like an hour and a half, it was burning like a sunbitch down there.
Eddie James. Oh yeah. Eddie James. Yeah, I know. when yeah, they had fucking that one the Playboy model jump out of the cake, man. Ah,
So now we're talking about how
joyful. Okay, here you go. There you go. That's all you,
children bullies.
I know.
I
Look
can't
at
show you
that.
mine. I got infant nipples. Like really, my nipples are the size of an infant. They're really, really tiny. I'm very insecure about my
They're
nipples.
about the size of a dime.
They're smaller than a dime. Serious, dude. I've got. I'm itty
Do you,
bitty.
do you on a woman? Do you prefer smaller nipples or bigger?
I don't know. I haven't had a female in so long. I would be happy if I seen anything right now. I'm just being honest with you. I'm just being honest. I'm here to tell the truth. This is channel's about the truth, and that's the truth. I'm not gonna lie and be like, "Oh yeah, man, I seen like 6 yesterday. I just came home from some." No,
Yeah, I don't know. Silver
No.
dollar is a little bit bigger than I prefer, but yeah, at least a quarter. Yeah, it's got to be at least a quarter bigger. So that, there's about an inch of workroom. I mean, when they're like the size of a fucking a cup plate. You know what I mean? That's
I like cupcakes. The guy who wiped his ass with fiberglass cloth. What?
it sounds like your friend was not very smart. Or he
Not
didn't even
very.
say friend. He just knew a guy. Well, that guy doesn't sound very smart, Matt.
My
Hey, fishes.
Gorilla Glue. No dang glue.
Phoenix, are you talking about that one chick that
She
glued
gorilla glued her
weave?
hair and
Yeah,
everything.
she gorilla glued, not just super glued. She gorilla glued the
And-
fucking weave on her head, and
and you
30
want-
days later, she still couldn't get it off.
And you want to hear the fucking stupid thing about that thing is she's 42 years old. She's my fucking age. She should fucking know better.
You know what's worse is she got fucking money. I don't know if she got money from Gorilla Glue, but I know they started PayPal to try and get her hair back.
That hair ain't coming back. Dude.
I mean, at least that was the last
She
I
did get
heard.
a settlement for it, Obama. That's
She did get a settlement too. Okay.
Man, somebody gorilla glue me so I can get a fucking settlement.
No doubt, I'll Gorilla Glue a fucking Abraham Lincoln beard on.
No shit, right? If I got,
But no, it wouldn't work for me because I'm the wrong color.
Actually, no. To be honest with you, I don't want it. I don't want to do some stupid shit like that, man. Because I mean, I know I'm smarter than that, and then everybody.
Well, yeah, we got all our stupid shit out of the way.
I don't want to be labeled as a fucking.
Well, for the most part.
Here.
I mean, I'm not gonna say that even at my age, I'm not above not doing
Obama
stupid
F.
shit.
I'm sorry.
But like dangerous,
Obama.
stupid shit, I tend to stay away from that. I don't do like,
Obama.
really stupid shit, if you know what I mean.
Sorry,
Like
dude.
childish stupid shit.
Sorry, brother. Actually,
since I carry every day,
yeah,
it's even gone down even less than that.
Well, maybe I did so. Obama slipped up. My bad. I'm dyslexic, man. I'm not gonna lie. You want honesty too? Sometimes I read fucking words and like all fucked up and shit. I'm not that dumb. I'm just,
Ran
I
out of
read shit differently.
I don't know what you're talking
Sometimes
about.
I read words backwards and shit like that and everything, and add like letters and shit when I'm reading shit. It's crazy, man. I know you're fucking with me, man. I'll just call you Spike. How about that?
That's what I call him. No, he's the beekeeper.
The beekeeper. There we go.
Yep. I'm still not sure what the OBAMP stands for. I'm guessing the spike is probably talking about the stinger. Probably like float like a butterfly, sting like a bee.
Float like a butterfly and sting.
Not to mention, if you ever see him out there working, it's funny, dude. He's in the full bee suit, And then on the outside, he's got his duty belt with his 45 on his hip. Out there with bees, and like, what if a bee comes up and tries to sting you? What are you gonna try to shoot it?
You know what? Well, I don't know if they're gonna. It's really not as what it used to be when I was a kid, but we had this little
Yep, I see it.
on a weekend. It was called the Malcolm Blue Farm, and they showed you how pottery was done and like how the old colonial shit was done, like, you know, blacksmithing and weaving with a loom and all that shit, and, you know, herding sheepdogs and Civil War shit and everything for like a weekend, man. And they always had this one exhibit where it was a bee exhibit, and this guy stood inside like a hive of bees pretty much and explained about it and everything. And I'm like,
Well, I mean, if you ain't got a suit on, I'd be worried. In fact, that was one time we were out at the base of a mountain, or it was more of a hill, I guess. It was a big fucking hill, but anyways, we were building a fucking house out there, and we were just putting the trusses. We just barely started rolling the trusses. We'd gotten the garage beam set, and we got just about to. We'd already gotten the garage trusses up. We were about to start the main house, and just as we get towards the last of the few of the garage ones, one of my buddies looks up, and he's like, "What the fuck is that?" And then everybody just stops and looks over. All we see is this big black fucking cloud that is moving directly towards us. And at that point, the killer bees. Yep. And this was just the time it was going on, around 2000 and a little bit later. And anyways, we're like, bees! And fucking one buddy jumped directly from the top of the beam to the floor and ran to his truck. Me and my buddy fucking, shuffled down and got to our car, rolled up the windows, and everybody just ran to their fucking vehicles and sealed it off. Nobody got stung. That fucking crowd came around. And even the crane operator was like, "Holy shit," And so we're all fucking sealed up in our own fucking vehicles and stuff, waiting for these fuckers to pass by. Finally, about 20 minutes later, I guess they finally got bored enough. They took off, and then we could finally go out and finish setting the trusses. But
fuck that.
Yeah, dude, when they were coming in thick, dude. There must have been, I don't know, 50 to 100,000 of them, dude. They were just that thick and that big, dude. Like, seriously, we scrambled to get the fuck out of there before they got there. They probably heard the generator going, plus the crane, plus our nail guns.
All the vibrations and shit, man. Yeah. Oh, there he goes.
Now, see, I thought most bees weren't really attracted to noise. They were attracted to scent. But these were like fucking great white fucking bees, man. Those killer bees weren't nothing nice. Kept our pest guys fucking busy. But then again, down here, our pest guys stayed busy all the time. Asian hornets. Murdering mosquitoes. Yeah, Quinn's. I've been in some pretty high mosquito areas before. See, back then, when I was like, 12 and stuff, well, I guess I was tasty to them because I don't get bothered by mosquitoes anymore.
I do. I get eaten the hell up by mosquitoes.
Do you eat a lot of sugar, though?
Well, yeah, I'm hypoglycemic.
Okay. That might be what they're going after then. You just smell tasty.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas me, I guess most of them ain't got really an acquired sense for beer or alcohol, whatever. Either that or they're stinging me and I just don't fucking know it.
Yeah, you probably eating the shit out of you.
Now, you can usually tell when they bite you.
Like that. I should have painted that right there, but oh, well, fuck it.
Oh, Killer Bee Guy does? Yeah, dude, I thought we'd be done with those things by now.
Sorry, I'm a kid.
David, no, my oldest boy is already out there working. He's a HVAC technician, and then my youngest boy, well, he's still on summer break, but he's smart enough to know that well, actually, I live in a conservative area, so I mean, I know there are certain areas of Arizona where they try and be liberal. Some of the schools maybe, but he's already in high school. He'll be out of there in a year or two. I think he's a freshman this year.
Hey man, David is asking a pretty good question, and I think it's a real good question. David P. He's asking, do you guys worry about them taking your kids while they're in school? Parentheses, because they're unjabbed once it's got to that point.
Yeah,
That's a damn good question.
And I was that well, my anthem. I was kind of replying to that, although I was thinking of the whole racist, child racist theory or whatever they call that, critical race stupid thing.
Critical race theory.
That's anyways, no, as far as the jab and stuff, hell, I wouldn't be surprised if they just don't remove the mask mandate. I mean, it's already removed from for citizenry, it's completely removed. The only time you got to wear it is like maybe in government buildings. I don't even know if you got to wear them there because the mandate is gone. There are still a few companies or a few stores, I should say, that'll make their employees wear masks, but like down here where I'm at, it's up to the person pretty much.
Quinn's Peak, your son.
So no, I'm not worried about them trying to take my kid because that would be a very bad mistake on their part. Not only would I have a ginormous lawsuit and then end up owning the school, and
doing it from prison.
Not to mention that, seriously, I would be so livid. My first thought reaction is I would grab my rifle, my shotgun, and I would be out there and I would start fucking threatening people, where's my fucking boy? But seriously, that's kidnapping. And down here, our sheriffs highly frown upon that. Like, you try that shit with a kid down here, and I don't care, even if it's a liberal judge, you're probably going to fucking prison for a while. Or I could probably shoot him and get away with it.
What's up, TJ Preps? How are you? Good evening.
Nah. The only way you can get away with it route anywhere.
30 seconds stealing. That's pretty cool, though, man.
And it's like any crime. It's only a crime if you get caught, right? They don't know, it won't hurt. But for some reason, they try and find dead bodies more often than they try and find like stolen jewelry and shit.
Oh, I love playing poker. I've won lots of money playing poker, and I've also lost lots of money playing poker.
Oh, who hadn't did it?
Yeah, but that's fucking awesome, though, Quinn. That's cool that he's a professional dealer.
I mean, it's fun going to the casino. You put $5 down or something.
I've only been
usually I would try and keep my bets under $10, and and the whole time they're bringing me free beers and stuff like that. It's like, well, I'll drink my share of beer and just sit here and keep playing the $5-10, because I'd win, then I'd lose, and then I'd win, and then I win, and then I'd lose, and then I win, and then I'd lose, and then I'd lose. You know how it goes.
Oh yeah, well, Quinn's, I know what you mean. He doesn't lose much. I mean, when I used to have last year, I used to have Tuesday night poker nights, like every Tuesday night. And I'd have like 7, 8, 9, 10 people, in my house playing. And this was in the little Hobbit house. This wasn't in this one. This was in my tiny hobbit house, and I'd had that many people at one table playing poker, and it was like a $50 buy-in, and then you could re-buy in one. But I mean, I never went home or left with no money. I always took everybody else's money. And see, it was stupid younger kids that were coming over and wanting to play and be like, "I'm gonna take your money," and I'm like, "All right."
Must have gas. Must be all that cheese.
I know. It's nice outside. It's humid here.
Yeah, no doubt, Spike. That's exactly where my mind goes to. But then again, you know, my kids are old enough now that, you know, if they want to take it, that's their choice. But you know what? I've already asked them both, and they both said, "Fuck no, we're never gonna take that."
There's the other one.
Well, maybe me and Zach was hanging out in the backstage and having a little lingerie time.
Oh, okay. There ain't nothing wrong with that, man. You should. What is it like, Lacey? A new one, you know?
So here's the thing. Let me tell you something. Y'all better understand you're about to have to make a real fucking decision in your life. You're about to have to make a real decision, because I'm going to tell you something to you. They are starting to go door to door.
Dude, you're not talking to, you're not talking to children here, dude.
In
Most
DC,
of us have had to make
DC,
very big decisions in life.
DC, no, you ain't. No, in
Yeah,
DC,
yeah,
in DC, they are already talking about arresting people for not complying. And I'm just telling you right now, you're about to have to make a decision when they come to your doorstep. Do you want to agree and take the Jabberwocky, or do you want to
Yeah.
go the other route?
Well, I would go.
You got to understand your children.
No, dude, like seriously.
Dude, if you're going to
There are places that, like, if I lived in Washington, D.C., or New York City, or L.A. County, anywhere, especially close to the coast, I would be nervous about it too, because they do act like fucking Nazis. Where I'm at, nobody's acting like a Nazi, dude. But maybe it's because we're actually allowed to own firearms there. I mean, have you seen it in your fucking city? Of course not. You haven't seen that shit either. You're only getting this from other people. Now, granted, does that mean it can't come to us? No. It's something we need to be aware of. But we can't be fear mongering and shit. Go ahead, Zach.
Okay. Denied.
They're going to have to bury me 6 foot under the ground before they jag me. I'm done with their fucking bullshit.
Oh, shit. You have to kill me first. And like most people say, I'll give them a shot first. Let's see which one reaches the other person first.
I'm just telling you, you better be ready to make some decisions. You better be ready to fight.
Always got to be ready.
If you ain't ready to fight, you're going to bow on your knees. I'm just telling you.
She said it was going to be about 2 billion more years, Spike, unless the Earth collides with something or the sun swells up.
Or unless we just get hit by that huge comet.
Jeremy.
Supposed to kill everybody.
I don't know if I can do that, man.
Man, don't. Dude, this is a weak stream. I'm about to leave. Y'all are some weak folks. So far.
Whatever.
I wasn't talking about you, Zach. Why you flip me off? I wasn't even talking about you.
Down here, we get like
if you would have seen the circus act, if you would have seen
it's like the closest thing to shine down here.
If you would have seen the act that I seen backstage with Zach a while ago with this peanut butter act, man, y'all would be like, Zach's a bad motherfucker, man. Just saying. But
now I'm picturing
I've already put mine in a glass, bro.
Dude, I can just now. I mean, remember Rocky Horror Picture Show towards the end when they all had the fucking their the stockings on and they were all
Yeah.
dressed in a women's
It was a great
halter
big
or bustier or whatever they call that thing. And they got the one professor in a wheelchair. I just keep thinking
Until he had a plan.
he's picking up.
What's
his
up,
leg.
everybody in the chat?
Muscle man.
And Zach, I don't know if you've seen the Rocky Horror Picture Show, but
Wait,
yeah, if you haven't, it's a good show. It's got some good music in it too.
did you just
It's a little creepy, if you got a problem with like homosexuality or anything like or bisexuality, probably not the show for you. But if you're sexually not afraid of nothing, now see, nobody wants to see two guys banging, although.
Jeremy?
Yeah.
Jeremy, did you just disrespect moonshine by taking a drink of something before you took a shot of moonshine?
Yes, I
Seriously,
did.
bro?
Yes, I did.
Rocky Horror.
All right, look, this is how you do it. You don't take nothing beforehand. You don't worry about that. You hold it up. You salute.
What's up, Hawk?
What's going on, guys? What's going on?
What's
Not
up,
much,
Hawk?
I got the two pups inside. I hope it works. I shrunk. How the wait a fucking minute here. I hit the wrong damn freaking lever. I shrunk. I mean,
Now you shrunk.
fuck. Now I can't fucking stand up. For fuck's sake. Damn. Oh, wrong fucking one again. That's it. I'm getting rid of this fucking chair. I'm getting a new one. I don't care.
I know. You
But
know
they're
what
happy.
you do? What you do is you roll it off into the corner, and that way, when your daughter or something comes in, she's got some places. Oh, I see. You got a chair right there too. Yeah, you can put it in one of the other buildings. Put it in your shop or something.
Yeah. So I was debating on whether to leave them in a pen for the night tonight, and I was like, no, they did really good today. They slept at the hottest point of the day. They were in here laying underneath the air conditioner. They slept for like 4 hours. So I'm hoping that that they'll be really good tonight. So, but I had to get their beds washed and everything first.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, especially
Hey,
babies.
Hawk, Flint had his
Babies are
appointment
fucking
yesterday.
destroyers, man. Whether it's dogs, cats, or anything. They
Slam.
just anything that they can grab, they will destroy.
yeah, well, I gave them a bunch of bones when I put them back in the pen for a bit. So they've been chewing on a couple of femur bones. So
Mm.
Zachary Smooth, right on. What's going on there, Backwoods?
What's
Hey,
up?
Chester, it's always good to see you.
Yes, sir. Likewise. Hey, Flint had his last vet appointment yesterday.
Mhm.
5 months old, 51 pounds.
Nice. He's gonna be a big boy.
Huge, man.
So at six, by the time he turns a year, he should be double the weight that he is now. And then by the end of the second year, he should add anywhere between 15 to 30 pounds. So-
And he's lost 6 teeth already. I've got them stored away.
All puppies?
Yep, puppy teeth. Yep.
Yeah, there's no tooth fairy for puppies though. Just so you're aware of that.
There's what?
There's no tooth fairy for puppies.
Oh, I know that. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. No.
Well, no, you know what? There is, but instead of getting a quarter or a dollar, they get a bone.
Little chewy toy.
Just give them a dog bone. Oh, you lost a tooth. Well, you got to start teething in the new one.
Give him a couple of Valiums so you can sleep a whole night.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe that's why she's crying or he's crying so much.
I plowed 13 acres today.
Damn.
Yeah.
Wow.
By
Man.
hand or on
No,
a
with
mower?
a small tractor.
There you go.
Small tractor. It's
So you drove around for a few hours.
9 hours. 9 hours
Good
it took to
God.
do it.
Wow,
Yeah.
9 hours.
Wow.
Yeah. The government came in, tried to pay him to not grow anything, and he said, "To hell with you." So he went in this morning. He cut the grass seed this morning, and then went in this afternoon, cut down the rest of it, and cleared that, and then started tilling it all up. Yeah, it's a big
Fuck the
mess.
government, right?
Yeah, he grows for that
Yeah.
Scott's grass seed company.
Yeah, I know.
Scott's Turf Builder. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I want to say something to Quinn's Peak. I'm actually a Libra.
Libra, is that the one that has the scales?
Yep. I'm actually a Libra. But
Yeah.
anyway,
Do I ever have pack troubles? No. These dogs all. Jelly Bean is the farm head bitch, and then Jess takes second place. I hope she's not in listening to this. I'll be in trouble. But,
yeah, man, I'm right there with the Virgo Libra deal. I'm right on the line. My birthday's September the 23rd.
Oh, you're a cusp baby too.
Yep.
You were born on the cusp. I was born on the cusp of Sagittarius and Scorpio, so I got a little bit of both of them.
Yeah, but the thing about it is I just don't give a fuck.
There you go.
I was almost born on a leap year.
Hey, before they had clocks and calendars, everything went by the stars.
Like, no, like I'm being serious. Like I don't have any fear. Like if I die in the next 5 minutes, then I'm just fucking dead. It just doesn't bother me, man. I'm not afraid of death. I don't know.
I don't have any regrets either.
No.
Well, it's hard for a lot of people to say.
Especially if you know where you're going to
go.
go.
I wish I would. And yeah, there's things. I wish I would have been a millionaire. Holy crap! But I mean, who wants to live forever? I mean, I would like to live long enough to see my grandkids, and at least get to, throw a ball back and forth. If they're still throwing balls by that point, I don't know. I mean, sports seems to be going out of style left and right.
Well, look, this whole thing about the Libras and the Tauruses and the Sagittariuses and stuff. I mean, there's some stuff, that, but if you believe in God, hold on, if you believe in God, then you don't really believe in all that other stuff. I mean, you can see some similarities and things, but I mean, if you take anything really in general, I mean, there's similarities and stuff, but I believe in God. I believe that, the whole Virgo Libra thing. I mean, I don't know. I mean, even people in the chat mistake me, I don't fit that criteria. So I don't believe in a lot of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? I believe in God. I believe in what the Bible says. I believe in what God says. I'm not a stars and Sagittariuses and horoscopes, and I don't
know. You're the one that brought it up. Honestly.
Well, no, actually, people brought it up in the chat, and I just went off of that.
Question.
Yeah.
I don't know. Everything.
He's an earthly man. He don't want to be in the stars. He wants to go hunting and fishing and drinking with his friends.
No, I'm not an earthly man. Actually, that's the wrong thing to say. I don't.
You want to go to space?
No. I believe I believe in heaven. I'm not an earthly person, and I don't know what.
Well, I mean, as long as you're in your body, you would want to be on Earth.
I would settle with Endor.
You would settle with Endor? What? Are you talking about pot now?
No, I was talking about Star Wars, but
okay.
Star Wars. Yeah, something said about a Wookiee. Or
You
no.
know, but yeah, Queen's Peak. I don't buy that crap either, dude. I never bought in to the whole astrology, or not astrology. The what do you call it? The freaking, like um, I don't even remember the name for it now. It's been so damn long since anybody even really talks about it. Where you follow the Pisces and Virgo astrology. No, it's not astrology, or is it? Is it astrology? No,
I always wondered if, because
maybe it is.
Chewbacca was like almost canine, if he could only do it doggy style.
No, it's easy because I sleep during the day. It is.
And how come? How
Okay,
come
so I
only?
was right.
How
I
come
was
only
right.
Han Solo could like understand what the hell he was saying? No, no, is that
Because
he only wanted to speak Wookiee.
he spoke
He spoke
Wookiee.
Wookiee.
Yeah. Well, I mean, so did Luke.
Yeah, Luke.
But
never
Luke had the Force. I
fucking
mean, the
Wookiees
Force.
ever. Luke was never around any fucking Wookiees. How the hell do you not speak Wookiee?
Princess Leia understood all those languages.
Yeah, so did she.
Mhm.
That's because she
Well,
was
of course.
Luke's sister.
I mean, she was a Skywalker too, so she had the Force too.
She had the Force. Which all the Force really is midi-chlorians, which is this bacteria in their blood.
Yeah. A lot of people, like I've even,
Midi-chlorians.
a lot of
That's
people
it.
look.
Thank you.
A lot of
Midi-chlorian.
people look to it like being filled with the Holy Spirit.
Midi-chlorian.
I shouldn't say a lot of people. I know some people do because I mean, I've been a Christian for a long time, and I also like Star Wars. But meeting some of the people, talking to people over the years,
Got the Rancor.
it's like, and I wouldn't say that necessarily Star Wars is dumbing people down to it, because a real Christian already knows better. But for kids and stuff, if the parents don't explain the gospel and explain God and Jesus and everything, and you don't take them to church, they're gonna go by what they see, which is usually movies. So
Sorry, I get text all night long, like every night. Text.
How is the cutting
Is that
grass
Zach?
business going?
is
What?
Zach, is
How's the
Zach,
grass business going? The grass, your business. How's the cutting grass going?
All right. Let me hang on. Just
No, you're good. Go ahead, do what you gotta do.
nah, I was telling him,
Ty,
quit
dude.
sexting with Zachary, damn it.
All right. I'm done. All right. So, so I finished 13 properties. I finished 13 properties in 3 days by myself, and they had to be extra stuff done to them. One thing I found out is that factory blades on your mower does not cut well. After the first 2 or 3 properties, it cut really nice. After that, they started getting dull pretty quick, and I started having to double cutting stuff. So I looked into, and I found these blades that I need to get for my mower, and they're like really good stuff. It's going to cost me about $80 to put them on there, but they're going to cut my mowing time in half. I watched several videos about them, and anyway, but yeah, I finished them 13 properties in 3 days. I think I can finish them in 2 days once because this was my first time kind of going on the route, and you know what I mean,
Mm-hmm.
getting it
Yeah, no
established.
doubt. Yeah, at that point you'll have backup blades. Yeah.
Well, no, well, yeah, but anyway, so I'm just, I'm trying to, I got, anyway, it's doing good, man. I was able to turn in a bill today for my first cut, it's going to be a really, really fat payday tomorrow.
Nice.
Mhm.
Like I'm gonna be honest with you, the days I'm working and for the pay I'm getting, I'm making $250 a day
Nice. Hell yeah.
for working about 6 hours each day. And that's what I originally called you about, Dangerous, was my
Mhm.
buddy, he just left his job and went off on his own for
Yeah, you told me that. Yeah, you told me about that last
dude.
time.
No, I talked to him again today, and he's like, dude, man, these freaking people, it's
He's getting
insane.
calls
I
left
mean,
and right. Yeah.
yeah, he's like, dude, I'm already covered up, and I don't even. He goes, man, this is a whirlwind, and yeah, so I'm just telling you guys, man, Dangerous. I'm telling you, the money is out there to be made, man, and you don't have to wear a mask, and you don't have to worry about drug tests, you don't have to worry about Jabberwockies, because you work for yourself, man, and I'm just telling you, man, I don't know. The money's out there to be made, brother. I'm just telling you, and it's simple, man. Dude, god dang, man, 3 days work. So basically, I'm working 8 days a month, and every time I work, it's $250. Every day I work, it's $250.
Awesome. Spike. Moth flew out of your beard.
Damn. Man, those pups
Maybe you
have
should
got
put
big.
mothballs in there.
They look restless like Flint did. He's finally sleeping on one of the couches that he's claimed.
Once I turn off the lights, they'll lay down, go to sleep.
Go to sleep.
It
Yeah.
should be good. Yeah, I'll probably have to
Yeah.
turn on a fan for them because it's still. I'm actually surprised it hasn't dropped down into the high 50s. We're still at about 64,
Damn.
65 degrees. So
Damn.
I wish it was like that here.
Fuck, man. Holy crap.
it was super, super hot today, and we didn't get any wind coming off of the coast like we normally do. Normally right around the end of the second week of July, we just start getting anywhere up to 55 to 125 mile an hour winds. And
yeah, Ouija boards are bad too, Cola.
we've had no winds whatsoever, just stagnant air.
Patrick,
But great skies. The sun is doing great.
Yeah.
Patrick Lee, there's actually more money.
Even my
There's
sister,
actually more money.
my sister and her friend had one of those was it not Fisher Price, Parker, whatever,
Milton Brothers.
yeah, Procter and Gamble, whatever. She had a Ouija board, and the thing fucking jumped off the bed, and they fucking got so scared neither one of them touched it ever again.
Yeah, with the heat index here today, it felt like it was like 103 degrees, which that's hot as hell because it's all humid. With the percentage of humidity is like 94% humidity, and then you're in a kitchen that's like 120 degrees, so that doesn't help neither.
Hello, Nicole.
I don't know. When I went to the store, it was like 105 out. I had the windows down, but it wasn't so hot that it felt like a blast stove coming in, or a hairdryer or whatever. More like just a fan that was blowing in warm air.
Yeah.
But it was blowing fast enough. It was keeping me cool.
Say hi, everybody. I'm Liberty.
Hey,
I'm Liberty. Remember when I was born?
Yes, I do. Easter.
Yeah.
Morning.
I saw you when you was a baby. Itty bitty bitty baby. Okay, go ahead. Go chase things in the dark.
The big dogs are outside barking. So
Yeah, they got to go find out what it is.
yeah,
Good.
yeah.
Good dogs. They do run as a pack.
Yeah. They run as a pack, but they don't react as a pack. So
One will stay behind.
Individualized training. Yeah, one always stays. One always sits just outside, just on the other side of the door, or right next to where the dog door is, so they can see me at all times. But other than that, they have free run of the whole place for
How do
until
you
the sun
get
comes
them
up.
trained like that to where one always stays there? Do you have to like let them all out except for one and then block them in, or
The other dogs train them. The other dogs teach them.
Yep.
how did
Yeah.
you train the first dog to do that? Or was that
Well, the two girls saw Cuvée and Jilly Bean saw my Baron hold me down during a seizure, and so they started mimicking him. I'd lay down on the floor to watch TV just because it's the most comfortable place in the world to watch TV. I've always done that since I was a little kid. And the two of them come over and they started, trying to get me on my flat on my back and trying to get my head turned. If I didn't turn my head, then they chew on my ear or chew on my neck. But they wanted to, and they wanted to help, and then they started watching how Baron reacted to, when the seizure would start. What he would do, and so now Jilly Bean grabs my hand, pulls me down on the floor, and doesn't hurt me in doing so. If I'm falling, she's there to break the fall, so which is great. And
where'd Backwoods go?
Popped out of here.
He didn't want to talk about the damn dogs anymore.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Quinn. My little one, Flint, he's freaking smart as hell. He's very problem solving. He's just if they can't figure, and he figures it out like that. He'll figure it out. If can't do this, I can do this.
Wait till he unlocks and opens the damn door.
Oh yeah, I mean he's a problem solver. He's and I always have to give him something to do when I leave the house. Watch the house, protect this, do that. I mean,
give him a bone.
He's learned from my mom's dogs too. A lot of the commands: sit, wait, no. Yeah, I mean, all the other basic commands he's learned from my mom's dogs because he's been with them ever since I've had him. Right next to him, learning.
I don't know. We could always talk about what kind of supernatural shit we've seen.
Dude, where I work at Dugan's Pub, the building's been there since 1895. It's been there since Prohibition. Actually, back in the day in Pinehurst in 1895 at the resort, there wasn't any deaths or anything inside of the resort. That was one of the promotions that they had back in 1895 when the Tufts, when he came and made the Barren Land into Pinehurst No. 2, which is PGA Golf Tour. But they would always take the sick people and they would move them and transport them out of town right before they died, so they could say that Pinehurst had never had a death. It's pretty crazy. Yeah, but there's all types of spooky shit that I've seen in my restaurant at night, and shit that's happened, like shit flying across the thing and everything. Yeah, all types of weird shit.
So I was when I was working at the Cannabis Cafe, most oftentimes I would end up staying overnight because, I would just go ahead and sleep on one of the couches there because, trying to, go back to the town that I lived in the middle of the night after, a long evening just wasn't going to happen. I didn't drive and the buses didn't run that late, so I'd just stay overnight. And so one night, me and one of the other overnight security guys were in the kitchen, and he put a box of Ziplocs up on the shelf, And I saw him put him up there, and he came over, and we're back. We were making cold press hash and ice hash is basically what it is, cold water hash.
I know what you're talking about.
And we were getting ready to press it out, and then all of a sudden the Ziploc bags came flying off the shelf, hit him in the fucking head. And I looked at him. He looked at me, and I was like, I don't know how you put them fucking things up there, but that hit you good. And he was like, he picked it up, put it back up there. And we go back to pressing. We're pressing. We're pressing. It's a shelf. About 3 foot away, on the top shelf. And so we're back, and our objective is to push every bit of water out of these pucks that we can. And the fucking thing came flying back down, hit him in the fucking head again, right? So I said to him, I says, why don't you just put him underneath the table? So he put him underneath the table, and when he ducked down, I was looking straight ahead, and there was a guy standing there, okay, about 6'7", 6'8", had a really dark hat on, big wide brim, okay, scar down the side of his face, and he had like a Western Outfitters jacket, like a duster. Okay.
An old cowboy duster.
Okay, so that was the first incident. The second incident, I'm laying on the couch one night, and I go to sleep, and I wake up all of a sudden. It was about 3:15 in the morning, and I had this pressure holding me down on my chest.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, like somebody was there, and I'm in the place by myself. I'm the one who locked up. I'm the only one in there. Okay, there's a hand on my chest holding me down, and girls giggling.
And Nikki.
Okay,
Dream of me, baby.
I could hear the girls giggling, multiple girls giggling. Okay, I'm in the building by myself. Okay, all right. So a couple of nights later, I walk into Madeline's office, and that was, which is down this hall. And I go in the office, and next to the couch in her office was a woman ducked down, holding a baby, like she was terrified, hiding. Okay. Big, wide, poofy dress. Okay. It was like a bell when she was sitting on the ground. Her upper body was the handle of the bell, right?
Southern, yeah.
Okay. So, but she's there cowering with a child. And I stepped back through the door, and I'm like, whoa, this shit's getting too weird. And I picked up the phone to call somebody, and out of the corner of my eye, in the darkest corner of that hallway, down the hall from Madeline's office, I felt like this big freaking magnet had been turned on, trying to suck my body into this really, really darkest hole in the whole basement, and I was like, so I went back out to the spot that I normally sleep at, and I just sat there with the lights on until Bill came in the morning to open up. And
I love you too, Nikki.
About 2 weeks later, I ended up quitting, but I called these ghost people from Portland State University and told them to come and check out the building. They wanted me to come back down and show them everything. I said, no, trust me, there's enough people in that cafe that can tell you everything that goes on in there. And it turns out that place was haunted, right? So after I quit working there, I opened up my own place in downtown Portland. And turns out the Shanghai tunnels are directly below where I opened that cannabis cafe.
Crazy.
So
I think
again,
my craziest one was I got to witness an exorcism before. That was pretty creepy, and it wasn't a movie.
Yeah, it was. But they went in. They ended up writing a whole. They ended up writing a whole article about it. I was looking to see if I could find it on here. But they got.
How are you? Sorry, Rock, dude. Like, we got 5 people here. Can't hog the chat, bro. So, Virginia, how are you doing, hon?
I'm doing well. I was going to say goodnight to Nikki. I see her in there saying
Yes,
goodbye.
me too,
and
actually.
What do you got?
To everyone
My
else.
wifey, my internet wifey.
Yeah.
God, I
And
haven't seen
also
her face in so long.
Zach.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, Hawk, I worked in some haunted restaurants and places where I live. I swear it's a vortex, an energy vortex. A bunch of things cross each other and fault lines. I'm on a very small plate,
Crazy.
surrounded. So, yeah,
Like
I
a
believe
poltergeist?
stuff like that can happen. Well, poltergeist, there's
I've
a lot
never
of theories
seen
about.
Never seen one.
I've
I'm sorry,
seen
Virginia. Go.
various things, but yeah, I've heard
mean,
more things than seen.
Exactly. Yeah, like even with the Exorcist, the Exorcism. I mean, it's like everybody in that room could feel the spirit. Both of them actually. It was fucking weird, dude. But I have met demons. I've met them, and they do walk around in the flesh. People, they do. There are some really wicked people out there. Just it's the way it is. That's why I like to carry every day, because if they might be pissed at me in the afterlife, but you know what? They're going someplace else. When I die, I know where I'm going, up to the spirit in the sky, baby. But yeah. Oh, Conjuring, that was a good one. God, that was Conjuring.
Demons are
and
inhuman.
Paranormal Activity really creeped me out too. Walk away and everybody shuts up. What?
You told me not to hog your chat, so I'm not.
Oh, what are you doing?
Berlin Ghost Hunter.
Crazy cat.
Oh.
Cat's trying to give me an infection. Why haunted doesn't bother me, right? Yeah, dude. Like the difference between, like, when you see the movies about like people documenting, like old psychiatric hospitals where they used to perform, lobotomies, and people would die all the time and shit like that. Well, they're creepy, but for me, yeah, the ones where you got demons and everything going on, like The Exorcist, still one of my favorites. Been watching that one recently. Stuff like that. Vampires don't really freak me out. I've met a guy that had fucking fake teeth installed. Sorry, Zach. Go ahead, brother.
Well, in 02, I lived in a house in Pagosa for about 5 months. We moved out quickly because at night, all of the kitchen drawers and cabinets would open, our toys were scattered all over the living room, and one night there were all 6s across my dad's cell phone screen.
Damn.
Wow. That's
So it was like electronic stuff. Yeah. So Hawk, what were you saying about you felt like a magnetic feeling? I was listening as I was coming in, and where were you at in that story?
when we did a record search on the building and the address of the property, it came back that it was a bordello back in the late 1800s from 1860 something through the early 1900s.
Wow.
So, but yeah, there's a group there. I think it's called Free Spirit or something like that. I'm trying to find them. I was trying to remember how I found them the first time, because I think that I just typed in like ghost hunters or something like that. You know, you out of here, Zach. Gonna go get some sleep. I gotta work.
I didn't hear where you
tomorrow.
said, was this in Oregon?
Yeah, in Portland.
Okay. Okay. I didn't hear that part. Wow.
Yeah, it was
There's
at the
some
old Cannabis
amazing-
Cafe over on 72nd Avenue.
Oh yeah, did you see the
Oh.
email I sent you earlier, Virginia, about Indy?
No, I haven't checked my email since this morning, so I'll have to go. Oh, the movie?
Yeah.
Yes. I did get the link. Yes.
No, about Indy. She was asking for your contact info, but I was like, I'll tell you what, I'll send her your email and you guys go from there.
Oh, Roger that. Okay.
I'm
Yeah, I
not,
have
I'll give.
that.
I figure you'd be all right with at least the email.
For sure. Yay, Indy. I
What's up,
believe
Zach?
that her and I live close together. Sorry, Zach. Go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
That's correct, Ricky. Pagosa Springs.
Pagosa Springs. Yeah, I saw people asking about that. Gotcha, Zach.
Well, Indy, don't worry. I told you I'd forward it.
It is beautiful out there. Is there a history of that kind of energy, Hawk? Because in Oregon, there are a lot of anomalous things with the ley
Indian
lines
burial?
and the geography. You know what I mean? Where there's a place where
Indian
you can
burial
roll a
ground.
bottle downhill, but it goes uphill. Like there's vortexes there. It's hard to describe.
It's an Indian
Portland's
burial ground, like Pet Cemetery.
It was an
Portland's the
Indian
third.
burial
Here the dead lie. There the dead walk.
ground. Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, Portland's the third largest trafficking city in the country, and it has been since 1878.
Trafficking. What do you
Yeah.
mean?
Well, it's the number one, the Shanghai tunnels. That's how they
you're talking about. Okay.
they bring in slaves, and then at the same time they clock guys over the head in the bar and drag them out through the tunnels underneath and throw them on a ship. And well, you're out to sea. You're either gonna work or you're gonna swim back. They work.
Right?
Yeah, Backwoods was on here. I don't know if he lost his internet or just lost internet, lost interest in the chat, whatever. I mean, he wanted to come on here and just, he just wanted a friend to hang out with. I don't know why he left. Probably his internet. It's usually the case out there. Getting
Probably Hawk's fault. He talks too much.
So do you. So do I sometimes.
That was me who
It
said
just
that.
happens. It just happened. I mean, dude, you run your own podcast by yourself. I mean, I just can't talk that much, dude. I like to have somebody else to, talk with. And, a lot of times you got, well, of course we got everybody in the chat, but it's just, for me, it's easier when we can do it because I don't type that fast. I fucking hate typing.
Oh my. The amount of people who are asking me about this damn puppy.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you're talking about Gabriel?
Gabriel.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Nonstop.
He's kind of rare. That's badass that he's a boy, dude, by the way. I mean, I guess maybe as far as breeding, it might be easier if he was a she. But either way, you got a 50-50 chance. Or 30-70 chance. Right? What'd you say? Yeah. When you got an all-white one, you got a way better chance.
Well, it's if they hold the recessive gene, it's 1 in 300. If it's an albino, it's 1 in 5,000.
Oh,
Fucking
okay.
parking lot that I have. What's wrong with these people?
What's up, Gia?
Sorry, y'all.
What the fuck happened?
Hi, Gia.
Fucking junkies next door. So I guess a drug dealer or whatever is just fucking parking in my fucking driveway right here at the fucking. So I just fucking ran them off.
Good. You didn't have to pull your gun, did you?
No, but I had it in my fucking waistband.
I know you had it
just
with
in
you.
case.
Okay. All right. No harm, no foul. You told him to fucking get off your property and he left. Good.
Yeah. That's
And if not, be like, fine, I'm calling the cops. And then when you
Then,
say
yeah.
that, you gotta watch their reaction. Because if they're like, oh, fuck you, then, you know.
Well, that's why I didn't pull a gun. I had it on me, though.
Just tell them, get off my property or call them police.
That's what I did.
That works. Dude, a lot of people are afraid of the popo. Hell, I'm more afraid of the popo than half the criminals.
Yeah.
You know, they'll shoot you even easier than a criminal, because at least when a criminal does it, you know, once they figure out who shot who, you know, then that criminal is finally wanted. Nobody wants to go to fucking jail. But with a cop, it's like, what jail? Yeah, no, I was in fear for my life, man. Fuck it. Those fucking kind of cops need to go. You can't always be in fear for your life, dude. If you're always a fucking afraid for your life, shouldn't even fucking be a policeman, because they have to walk, and firemen too. They have to go into dangerous places, dude. Who wants to run into a fucking burning building? Well, not me.
Awesome. Good to see you tonight.
Oh, no. Now real troubles fucking finally come.
Ricky's young.
Welcome to my.
Hi.
What's up, Rick? Sorry, I had to give you some shit, bro.
You always do. Wait, I turned
know.
my camera. I turned my camera on for one reason. What's up, Zach? What's up, brother? What's up, Zach Gray? Zach Gray, I love you, brother.
Nice.
Oh, shit. I hear your ham.
That's actually Scanner.
Go ahead.
I just want to share something. I'm not one who hates things, but the biggest problem I have with today's society is that there's people out there who rather judge others just by the glance than give them a chance to show what kind of person they truly are. Like, I understand that people are skeptical and stuff about other people who have limitations and physical challenges, but I wish they could not be feared about what they are curious about. To be honest, I'm really trying my best to change this, because I truly want every single person in this world to succeed in life. I want to give people the chance to conquer their dreams like I am. I want people to realize that no matter where they came from, no matter what kind of past they had, they can achieve anything they set their minds to. I'm the type of person who turns hatred despite discrimination into something beautiful in this life, and I'll try my best as long as I can.
All right.
Awesome. Absolutely. Hell yeah, Zach.
That's all you can do. Do your best.
Yep, that's right.
Kick ass and take names later. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna get out of here. I gotta get some sleep. I got more fields to plow in the morning. Good night, Zach. Behave yourself. Virginia, we'll talk to you later. Ricky,
All right.
good to see you. Jester, Ron, behave. Don't do anything I wouldn't do if you do. Videotape it, put it up on YouTube so we can watch it later.
Yeah, no worries. What do you think my camera keeps going off?
It's just, I just don't want no twerking video. That's all.
Oh, God, no, I'll send that to you.
No, that's all right. Please don't.
Yeah, just go to TikTok. Go to TikTok and look up Dangerous Freedom Twerking. It's there, I guarantee it. Love you, Hawk.
All right. Good night, chat. Thanks. Have a good night.
I haven't gotten a single dime from TikTok.
Look. Just standing, looking in the window. Hello. Hello.
All right, puppy dogs. All right, you know,
Talking about your dogs, I've got to show off my
Oh, look at him.
had a big old puppy
Yeah,
dog.
big boy. Oh, look at a big boy. How you doing, buddy?
Aloha,
What's up,
Steve.
buddy? What's up?
Surrounded
Oh,
by
yep. You look like the way Flint looks at Luna all the time with the cat. I want to eat it. All right, well, I just want
No, he's watching her because she is not afraid to come up and sideswipe him.
Well, that's what happens with Luna. Luna will slap the shit out of him, and he just.
Oh, dude, yeah, no, my cats don't fuck around, dude. Most of them have claws. The dog has learned. Well, I mean, you know, they were basically born here. At least all the litter was, and you know, just in the process, him and all my cats have found a way to live together in peace and harmony, and it's like, holy crap, it's right out of the Ghostbusters. Cats and dogs living together, total chaos.
Total chaos, right, Zach? Right? Total chaos, Zach. Right? That's right, Zach.
Oh, Bullfrog. All right, so you pop in here for like 2 comments. I get you though, bro. Whatever. I got your text or your your text meme about everything in Southern once they legalize marijuana. They're gonna deep fry it, and it's like, I mean, I think it's a funny meme, but deep fried marijuana.
Oh yeah, they'll find a way to deep fry that here in the South. That's absolutely right.
Most people just boil it down or cook it down.
They deep fry everything here in the South. Fried cheesecake, Snickers bars, Oreos,
Who
hamburger.
doesn't like fried anything? I've got a deep fryer.
Fried Dr. Pepper. Man, they got all kinds.
Fried Dr. What?
It's like what it is it's like a batter made out of the Dr. Pepper, but it's made like a funnel cake. You know what I'm saying? Like it looks like
Does
funnel
it taste
cake,
like
but it tastes like Dr. Pepper. Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, here in the South in North Carolina, they'll fry anything. Pickles, they'll fry anything. I'm telling you.
Grasshoppers. Go ahead, Zach. I'm sorry.
Fry it.
Forest Monster. You have a good night.
Oh no, you don't want to say? Oh, okay.
Night
Oh, I
Forest.
thought you did. Oh. No, I haven't. Ladies, man. No, I haven't seen that one. Yeah, freaking Bullfrog, man. He works too much.
He's like
He never comes on anymore.
working.
Deep fried Oreos and deep fried Twinkies. Oh,
Yeah,
man.
they have deep fried Twinkies.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what
in
I'm
North
talking.
Carolina.
Dude,
Well,
yeah,
they
like,
have it.
I was gonna say, I mean, I've heard of deep fried ice cream and stuff.
Yep.
You got to really have like
Yeah.
a good skill on that because
Yeah.
it's
Deep
well
fried
just
Oreos.
right,
Deep fried
batter it
Twinkies.
just right. Because otherwise,
Mhm.
and then you got to eat it fast too.
That shit, they have that shit here at the state
What about-
fair in North Carolina at the state fair. I'm in the Sand Hills. I'm in Moore County, but in Raleigh is where the state fair is at, and where I'm at, I'm like 20 minutes from Fort Bragg.
I don't know. Let me see.
Where Fayetteville is. So.
What about deep fried butter? What the fuck is that all about?
Right.
Dude, like I said, man,
Now,
I mean, why would anybody do that?
Why would anybody eat a bacon double cheeseburger wrapped in bacon? But
I would do that. I would definitely do that.
no shit, who wouldn't? I would too. Absolutely.
But come on, deep fried butter? That's something Zach would eat. I'm
I
just
consider
saying.
it because deep fried butter, it's kind of like an inside out buttered biscuit. Deep fried butter, at the end of the day, if you batter some butter and deep fry it, all it is an inside out buttered biscuit. That sounds pretty fucking good, honestly.
Oh my God, really?
Just hearing you say that. Deep
All
fried
right.
butter
on.
biscuit, whatever.
An inside out buttered biscuit. Just
Now,
like
fried
you
pickles
know
are
what I'm
good.
talking about. You
I
know?
make fried pickles every now and then.
I love fried pickles, fried zucchini.
Fried pickles are the shit.
All right. I have a request
Oh yeah.
from. I have a request from the panel for Magic. So, all right, she wanted to see this video, so
Uh-oh.
it's only like not even a minute long,
Is it detort?
but this is what she wanted us all to see.
Oh, that's freaking hilarious.
Huh.
Guy's trying to hold on.
Those are those bird feeders that keep squirrels
Look it out this.
Still spinning around somewhere.
He doesn't even know how to walk straight. That was funny. That was good. Thank you for that. That was a good laugh. Man, I know I suck. Man, when you spin me around like 4
Okay,
or 5
Spike.
times, I'll still come straight at you, but I may not come straight at you. You know what I mean? I'll keep my eyes on you, but after I get so dizzy, it's like my body doesn't always cooperate perfectly. I probably shouldn't be saying that out loud, huh? People are
Here
gonna
you
be
go.
like,
There's another one I thought you might like.
put a blindfold on me, spin me about 10 times, and then put me on the bed, man. I'll be banging. Never mind. Sorry, my mind just totally went. Wow. I don't know where that came from.
That's funny.
I don't even know what you just said because I was thinking about Eddie's deep fried Oreos. I'm not even kidding.
Good.
I was zoned out on
That's
deep
good because I'm
frying
not going to
Oreos,
repeat what I
sugar
just said
batter,
either.
funnel cake. Whatever you just said
Just,
sounded.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I
I
just
guess
thought
by the
about tossing
laughter.
and turning in bed. I'll leave it at that.
That's funny. I was on food. You were on something in the bed. I don't know what to tell you, man. That sounded good, Eddie.
Mm.
Yeah, it's 10 after 12 here. Yeah, Magic Angel, that was funny in the private chat. That one. Yeah, I just that's what I was laughing at. That's what I was laughing
All
at.
right, Quinn, speak.
Come on.
Indy. Yeah, that's probably the best. He's getting ready to go out and film his albino raccoon.
Just a shot of possum just a few minutes ago.
You got albino raccoon.
Yeah, it's a badass raccoon, dude. It looks like a cat, it really does. Kind of acts like a cat to an extent, at least with Ricky, it does.
I'm telling you, all the wild animals around here are
Oh,
like,
look at him!
Damn, look at his raccoon. Damn, they just come right up. Oh,
Yeah, he's like, guess what?
damn, that is cool.
oh my gosh,
That is cool as hell, Ricky.
what the hell?
That is wow.
He's got treats. Remember, he's not allowed to do this in his area, but these are his pets, so fuck it.
Is that peanut butter?
I would be running back.
Trash pandas.
Really? Oh man.
Yeah,
Honestly, I wouldn't be afraid of a raccoon either. I mean, even if they were pissed off, I would just stomp towards them. I wouldn't be afraid of them.
Just
But
had a possum scare the fuck out of me. I'm scared of possums.
a possum. Well, you know, people are different. Yeah, I mean, some people don't mind mice. Like me personally, I've dealt with mice and rats, even cockroaches. I've done ever since I started owning snakes. So I mean, the only thing with mice is like, if the cats don't kill it, then I might have to let the snake go. But I've never had a rat or a mouse population problem. They don't like make nests.
I mean, it's cool and all, but I'm scared of wild animals.
You letting them in that? Is that the white one?
Suspicious. He was lying.
I'll tell you what. Like I've walked across rattlesnakes. You know, like a 6-footer. I mean, not a baby by any means. But you know, they warn you. Like me and my buddy were walking down a trail, and it got to a little rocky area, and as we were approaching, all of a sudden we heard the rattle go off, and you know, we're all both like, "Oh shit, where's he at?" And then we saw him, and he was right there in the middle, and he was just cooling down from the sun, and I'm like, "Okay, let's go around." And as we're going around, my buddy shoves a fucking like a 20 or 30-pound rock off the top of where the snake was resting and basically dropped a 50-pound rock on it, essentially killing it. And I was like, really, dude? Ever since then, I was like, why? We were going around it. It wasn't going to chase us. Why? And I'm not, you know, I'm not like a PETA activist or anything like that, but seriously, dude, why would you do that, dude?
Hell no.
Because you're afraid of it? It's not chasing you. It's not even, it warned us before we even got there. It's like, hey, this ain't your neighborhood, boy. Get out. Well, okay, we'll go around. And all we had to do was go around about 15 feet. That motherfucker killed it. I was pissed.
Hey, Virginia. I meant to say hey to you.
People need to quit being fucking less afraid. I don't know if that's going to happen.
I'm a weenie. Sorry, but
Dude,
I am.
the way our schools are trying to teach kids, man, if you don't fucking teach your kids at home, then whatever they get from school is going to be fucking anti-American, pretty much gobbledygook. They don't teach the Constitution in most, well, I shouldn't say most, in liberal counties. They don't teach it. Down here, at least my kids went through, you know, the civil. They also studied the founding of our nation, stuff like that. They said the Pledge of Allegiance and everything. They still had fucking praying time too. You know, I mean, they didn't have to pray, but you know, they were given that 30 seconds.
Sorry about all the camera commotion.
Hey, that's medicinal. This is medicinal.
Mine's recreational.
Well, some people like to do a shot with a beer chaser. I like to do a bong rip with a beer chaser. So what?
Right.
My legal right as an American, as a free citizen. Fuck them. They ain't got no right to fucking regulate me at all. Fucking get me started on those.
And shit like that.
I hear someone.
All the coons are coming around the back porch. I hit the cameras as they come by.
What were you feeding the coons? Grapes?
Peanut butter.
Peanut butter, huh?
Fuck yeah, they love that shit.
Yeah, they do. Dude, that was funny. That was so cool, dude. The way they were coming up, dude.
Here they come. They'll be coming right here. Whoop, whoop. There it is. All right, I'm gonna walk. Hey, cat.
Yeah, the cat. Like, hey, I want some.
All right.
You'll give it to the raccoons, but you won't give it to me. Come on, man.
Thank you, Kiki.
There they are.
Yeah,
I'll go hang out with them for you guys.
A whole freaking pack of them. That's cool.
Man, there's like 4 of them, right? Damn.
Mom and 6 babies.
And do those really freak you out, Magic?
I'll be right back. I got to get out there, or they're coming inside to eat me.
Yeah.
Is that a white one?
Yes, that's the albino.
Whoa.
Oh my god.
He calls her
That's
Pink because
crazy.
yeah, she's an albino, and she's actually mama to that whole pack right there. Oh,
Mm-mm. How's that? Mm-mm. Hell.
oh, there's Ricky. Oh,
Codes come
He's
on.
out
Mom
there.
okay,
Back
this
Porch
is
all
his
the time.
nightly
She
routine
takes
right
them
here.
off with a broom.
Look at him! Holy crap!
They just
Really, they might eat me.
Codes.
Holy crap! Would you look at that? He's got like 6 of them around him right now. All right, try if you're gonna freak out because he's surrounded by fucking raccoons.
Oh, look at
You
him
might
feeding
want
him
to
with
close
spoons.
your eyes or
Oh, that
something.
is cool.
I am
Dude,
not.
look at that there.
You know
Oh, on
what?
his shoulder.
Codes come on
Dude,
Mom Back Porch
behind
all
his
the time.
head.
You just chase them off with a
That
broom.
is. Oh my god.
Codes. Codes come on Mom Back Porch all the time. She just chase them off with a broom.
I mean, that's cool and all. That's cool.
That's friggin'
Yeah,
awesome.
until until he runs out of peanut butter, and then they start going after him.
7. Yeah,
I mean,
there's
I think
7
we've
of them.
all seen Faces of Death. Remember that one guy and his wife, whatever, were in the car feeding it bread, and it ran out. The guy fucking went out there to try and scare the bear off or something, and ended up eating him. I think that was part 1. That was a good one. And all you could see is because he was behind one of the big, 12 by 12 fucking logs to set up like a parking barrier, and the bear dragged him over the barrier, and so he was flat on the ground. All you could see was like skin and flesh being pulled up from this fucking bear. Oh man, Faces of Death. I'll tell you what, if you haven't ever checked it out, dude, if you can handle gore, but it's not like fake gore, like this guy really went to extremes.
No, that's real.
Yeah,
It's all real
authentic
shit.
video footage.
Yeah, it's all real shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Crocodiles attacking, people getting their hands and their heads cut off.
Show you the inside of slaughterhouses.
Freaking dude, there's one guy somewhere in Texas, at least back in the 80s, that literally had a dead cowboy or dead outlaw's head in like a pickle jar, a huge pickle jar. That thing had been pickled for hundreds of years. It was on display at different bars. I mean, it was such a big thing. It was this One-Eyed Jack or Three-Finger Jack, or I don't remember his fucking name now, but one of the bigger outlaw names. And yeah, his head was kept in a jar, and somebody probably still has it. I wouldn't be surprised. Would you? They preserve shit all the time, man. Pickles, cucumbers, heads, fingers, hearts, lungs. Or if you're Jeffrey Dahmer, you just fucking eat them.
Well, when you used to dissect frogs and shit, they used to have them in embalming fluid, formaldehyde.
You know what, Jeremy? If we were ever really in a shit hit the fan situation, couldn't even find food, you'd be pretty safe because you're thin, not a whole lot of meat on your bones. Not saying you're small, but just saying.
Oh yeah, I don't have a whole lot of meat on my phone.
And you and I would probably,
Yeah.
you might get like 2 days worth of fucking meat. But we got this one guy that's like 6'4" and about 275 pounds. Well, we're gonna need you to help prepare the fucking meat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we tenderize that shit.
I don't know. And we're after dark, people. I don't know. I'm not a cannibal.
No, I
It
don't
would
want to
be,
get.
it would be a last resort. But
I don't want to get kuru.
I mean, you gotta think about it. The Donner Party, that was last minute, dude. They had eaten everything they could fucking possibly eat.
Yeah, but
For
you
each
know
other.
that cannibalism also leads to kuru, and look up kuru. Kuru is real,
Exactly.
and yeah, it's kuru.
But I mean, if you eat just, I don't know, say part of a human brain, are you gonna catch the kuru from that? I don't know.
I have no idea. I don't know. I know who you can ask.
Hannibal Lecter?
No. Her husband used to be president. He did not have sexual relations with that woman.
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah.
You can ask her. She probably knows.
I don't know about eating. Oh man, I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if
I've
there's
gone
not-
down that rabbit
I
hole.
wouldn't be a bit surprised if there's not like an underground group of cannibals that
I've
live in
gone-
Hollywood,
I've
and
gone
probably
down
half
that.
of them want to call themselves vampires.
What do you think spirit cooking is?
Yeah, exactly. Vampires, spirit cooking, you name
Mhm.
it, you get the word.
I've gone down that rabbit hole.
Josh, are you freaked out by our conversation?
I have gone way down that rabbit hole, and
What?
ooh, I got pulled. I had to pull myself
That's
out
true.
of that rabbit
He
hole.
plays those video games.
Like 3 hours in that rabbit hole, I finally pulled myself out of that rabbit hole. I was in there for a while.
Hold on, the chat's jumping here. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think it's all fake. No. That's the one thing they stress is they try and get the real footage. And I don't know why you're saying it's all fake. I mean, looks pretty damn real to me. I mean, I've seen people shot in the head. I mean, shit, we saw, most of us got to see the Texas shootout. I've gotten to see both of them. And then the fucking, that one Muslim assault in New Zealand, the Church Christhill thing. And I got to see that. Now, a lot of people said that was fake. It looked pretty fucking real to me, dude. They literally huddled in and older on the outside. They got the kids on the very inside corners, and they all just huddled around because shit, a lot of them are from places where this shit probably happens, you know? So they just huddled down and tried to keep as many alive as they could. You know, a lot in that.
Yeah,
a lot of people say it was a red flag and it's all false, and I'm like, I don't know, man. It could have. I mean, yeah, with the technology nowadays, they could have, but I don't know, man. Some of them are just like,
yeah.
That's why everybody needs to stay armed. I can't stand the way they're trying to disarm the population, and well, of course, in Democrat areas, of course, we understand it. They try and have dictator rule, and that's their whole problem. Is they get a little bit of power. Well, they've already had power for a long time, but they want more and more. And Republicans are the same. And anybody you put in power is going to want more and more, which is why I support more and more these senators and congressmen that are saying we need term limits. You can't go into office when you're 25 and stay there until you're 75. Or how old is Biden now? I don't know. He's past his years.
80 something. He's in
past
his 80s. Like 87, 88, somewhere around there, I think.
God, I don't know, man. Like, I think he's been in office since shortly after I was born.
He's 78? I thought he was 80 something.
Nah, yeah.
Well, I'm wrong. I'm way off.
Yeah, that wasn't fake. Exactly. Yeah. I mean, some of this that he found that Dr. B. Gross, Francis B. Gross, that's funny. I liked his stage name, Francis B. Gross. But he was very professional about it. Dr. Francis P. Gross. And he was studying death. God. Yep. Great movies. Yeah, good God, can you imagine? Like, or say you're on a 3rd story balcony and you got a 10-foot pool, a 10-foot deep pool, about 15 yards out. You figure, okay, I'm 3 stories up, I can jump 15 feet. You don't make it that whole 15. Maybe half of you makes it. The other half hits fucking concrete. I would say that's what you make for a really bad night.
I'm old. I'd break something. I guarantee it.
Dude, you would break everything. You probably wouldn't live through it.
Happy birthday, Fishes.
Birthday today. I am in shock at 51. Would not want a job. You're in your 70s? Well, damn.
Oh, Fishes, happy birthday.
Yeah. Happy birthday. Should I sing happy birthday?
Hold on, Virginia wants to sing too. Okay, on 3. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
Fishes and Lobes.
Happy birthday.
Fishes and loaves.
Hey, you know what? You know what, guys? Let me throw in my opinion. We suck.
I was buffering the whole time, so I just pulled a few words out of the song.
There you go.
And
I had
many
it on
more.
I had it on auto tune, so everybody in the chat heard it just fine,
Oh.
right? That was beautiful, right? All in pitch and everybody on time, and
Yeah,
It was perfect.
for sure.
Hopefully, there's a
That
good
was the best
editor.
acapella I've ever heard. Yep. They'll have to edit it in their own minds.
hey, what's up, Rip?
I cannot tell
Hey,
who
Rick.
is bottom middle here in the panel. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be rude.
Oh, that's Magic Angel.
Hi, Magic. I'm Ricky. I'm that neighbor that nobody wants.
I don't know. I don't think I'd be too disappointed. You wouldn't bitch when I'm out there shooting my 5.56.
Hell
Be
no,
like,
I'd be over there
"You'd
with
probably
you, brother.
walk over and be like, can I try that?
No, I'd be over there with you, and I'd say, hey, let's see if we can shoot this 300 Weatherby across the highway.
I know, right? It would be BYOA. Bring your
Yeah.
own ammo.
Right.
Fishes is a Leo.
I must run to the restroom. I shall return.
Okay.
Damn, it's 3:30 here, man. I gotta get off. I gotta get some sleep.
Oh, baloney.
No, for real.
Nah, all
I had
right.
a double today, man. I was dealing with little rich ass bastard brats all friggin' day
Did
and
you?
all
Did
friggin'
you?
night.
Oh yeah. You don't get tips. Wait, do the waitresses give you tips?
No, but I get like a cash thing in my check every paycheck.
Yeah,
Okay.
that worked me too.
I get X amount. It's like added into my salary, but it's that
Mhm.
part is off of the books, so I can make cash that's not taxed. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, very cool.
Yeah. So yeah.
How
so,
much is that? About $20 a night?
At the my paycheck,
More like
with the
$7.
cash is probably about maybe I get an extra anywhere from $100 to $150 every paycheck. So
But
and
remember,
I get paid
Chester,
bi-weekly.
you're
But I
supposed
get
to
paid
say,
bi-weekly.
like-
So let's say
Oh.
75 a week. So yeah.
Dude, I'll tell you what. My first job when I was
Yeah.
a busboy, I mean, I tell you what, I did so much for those waitresses. Even when we were on an average night, which wasn't super busy, maybe half at dinner time, maybe we get half the restaurant full. And we had 3 or 4 servers on the floor, and then 3 cooks, and then dishwasher. Sometimes I would dishwash, but most of the time I was a busboy on the floor picking up, changing out water and shit like that. But I was so good at it. Dude, I was doing circles around that place. The fucking waitresses loved me. And I was always going home with at least $20 a night, and that was back in the I got 80s.
No
My
fishes.
job,
There's now Pinehurst, the village of Pinehurst. There's
88.
All right,
yeah,
what did I
all
miss?
types of country clubs and hotels and everything that's been there since 1895.
No, they would pay me cash
But
though.
I work at Dugan's Pub, which is an Irish pub, and I'm a kitchen manager there. I've been there for like 22 years. So I don't work at the country club, but I work.
And
at
he's
the
single, ladies.
Yeah.
If you're looking for a catch.
Here I am. I'm in North Kakalaki. And I just got a new house. Well, kind of new to me.
Oh, look at that. There's the icing on top of the cake, ladies. And he just got a new house.
And I just got a house. But I love each and every one of y'all, man. It was good to see y'all, like always. I work tomorrow night, and the next day I work shift, so I'll see y'all tomorrow night probably. But chat, love y'all. Zach, everybody, love y'all. God bless y'all. Like, share, subscribe, and I will talk to y'all later.
Good night.
Oh,
Night,
no,
Virginia.
Jerry.
Bye.
Bye.
Have a good one. How did you break your ankle, Jerry? That's not good.
Good night, mister.
Who's Mr.? Mr. What's up, Zach? Sorry.
Well, hey, family, I hate to, but I'm going to bed. Have a great night, and I love you all.
Oh, come on, man. It's barely 2 o'clock there. All right, Zach. Hey, you know what, brother? You have a good one, too. You take care, and I will see you again tomorrow.
Good night, Zach.
I need to work
I don't
tomorrow,
know,
unfortunately.
Damn it, Zach.
Hey, Zach, yeah, before you go.
There we go.
Did we all forget something?
Good night.
Oh, hell, President.
Here's my favorite.
That's it. I'm moving you down.
Good night, Zach. Sleep well. Hey, what is this?
Night,
Switch
Zach.
and swap? And then there were 4.
Yeah. You know what? I need a refill. So
Did y'all get to see the coons,
haven't.
the babies?
I don't know if you call them babies.
Yeah.
Like itty bitty babies, or like the older ones that come up and flock around and get on your shoulders and run
Well,
around.
they're babies. They're newborns. They're about the size of 2 quart jars.
Yeah, dude, that was dude. Like once you sat down, 8 of them just walked you, dude, behind you, on you, at your feet. I was just like, what the? That was funny because right before you went out there, you said, "I hope I don't get eaten."
Right.
And I was like, and when you were on there, I don't know if you heard me or not, but at one point I said, "Well, he'll be good until he runs out of peanut butter."
No, I run like hell when I'm out of peanut butter.
Oh no! Throw the bottle down and run back inside. Hopefully they don't break through the door.
Did you see that other
No,
video
but that was
private?
neat though. I don't think I've ever really seen an interaction like that with a whole freaking litter. But you know what, Mom Pink, she's been with you for so long now.
5 years.
I'm surprised she doesn't come in the house.
If I let them, they would.
Oh, okay.
So that ain't happening.
I got you. Do it for safety. Yeah.
Right. I've caught them trying to open the sliding glass door.
Oh.
And you know, I share that with you guys.
Ricky, I was going to ask you, is that why you keep the cat kind of separated from them? Do you think they're going to attack the cat?
They get along with the cats just fine. They hang around, and as a matter of fact, I've seen the cats chasing the babies and back and forth out there on the surveillance cameras.
Cool.
The problem would be is I have a male cat inside, and he is the what do you call it, alpha male?
Mm-hmm.
And, yeah, and he'll stand at the glass door when I'm out there, and he's looking like he's trying to protect me, you know. Don't want nothing to, yeah. And shit, if those coons came inside, there'd be hair everywhere. Just saying.
And a lot of screeching.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And
well, that's a good cat.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, man. My cats probably wouldn't even let him anywhere near the house.
That would be Manny. He's the put a picture of Manny up here. That's Manny.
Oh yeah, that's not intimidating at all.
Yeah.
Cat looks like he looks like just looking at me. Kind of has that. Fuck with me, and I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah, I'm gonna eat you. I'm gonna bite your freaking neck and watch you bleed out. That's Manny. Anyway, I'm glad you guys enjoyed that. It's an honor to me to show you guys that shit, man. Because
dude, it's better than fucking Natural Wildlife or National Geographic.
Yeah,
better than National Geographic. Except instead of out there playing with lions, out there playing with a litter of raccoons. That's pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I'm glad it happened the way it did, so I could show you guys.
Dude, that was nuts. That one was literally on your shoulder, almost wrapped around.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
They don't mind rubbing up against you at all. That is so nuts.
And they fight. They get in little scuffs behind me, and it scares the shit out of me, but I don't react. You know, they get to screaming and barking at each other, man, and ripping on each other's face and neck, and I'm thinking, holy shit, they're right there on my shoulders. That could be my carotid artery. I could die right here live on Dangerous Freedom.
Yeah, well, now who's gonna feed you? Well, they don't think that far ahead, do they?
Yeah. The other day I was out there fixing refrigerated air conditioner thing, putting some screws here and there, and they all walked up and they started crawling up my leg. I'm like,
Steve, aloha, thank you, brother. I'll tell you what, freaking the end of the beginning of the month is when rent's due, and we're not one of them low class people that just like, oh, we're the government's gonna cover us. No, we're not like that, dude. I've been paying rent in this house for over 20 years now. So actually, I'm not even paying for the house. The house has been paid off since I got it. Just paying for the damn lot rent.
Right.
It's still fucking rent.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing fucking free, is it? Unless you can grow it.
Never.
And even then, you got to put work into it.
Ow.
So I guess, to just sit on your ass and make money without ever having to work just is not the American way. The only way I've ever earned money is by going out and fucking working my damn ass off.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm roofing. I'm sheeting a roof in 120, 115, 117 degree temperature. I did that for so long, dude. I think that's what kind of ruined me, because now here I am almost 50 and I'm like,
you're baked.
I don't want to do that kind of shit anymore. Could I still do it? Yeah, but I would not be near as quick. Be a lot more careful because now I'm afraid of fucking heights. After working on the top of 2-story buildings, looking straight down, going, holy shit. The freakiest one that got me? The freakiest one that got me was at the Intel building. It was 5. They had like 4 stories above ground and one below ground. So they had the subfloor, then they had that was the subfab. No, they had the receiving end. Okay, so it was a superconductor manufacturing company, Intel. So, anyways, so at the very bottom, they have a receiver that sucks in all the air from the top. So all the air flows from the top to the bottom. And so it sucks all the molecules downward for the most part. So they keep the dirtiest machines in the subfloor. Then you have the main floor. And then you have the second floor. And then you have the third floor. Now, the third floor is super creepy because that's the receiving floor. That is the floor that receives all the air from underneath and then filters it, so that it does a double filter every time it recycles, which is constantly. Anyways, they have these huge fucking grates that cover the entire walkway. When you walk over these things, it's about a 2-inch gap. I mean, you could drop a tool or a nut or a bolt through it, but you're not going to fall through it. But you look down and you can see all the way to the very bottom subfloor. 5 fucking stories, and you're walking over it. That kind of made me a little nervous, just saying. I was like, holy shit, that's a long way down, man. If we had an earthquake right now, we'd all be dead. Whew, 50 feet. No, actually, because those floors, they were like 15 feet tall. Holy crap. Like, you damn near needed a pair of binoculars to see what was really in the subfloor. We were way up there. God. I used to work on 3-story roofs too. I did a lot of condos out in Scottsdale and the really, really populated areas. And I was installing fireplaces, helping frame. Anyways, yeah. Sometimes I would go up scaffolding on the outside to get up to the third floor. You know, so on scaffolding, you know, I mean, it's pretty solid. You know, they bolt it to the fucking wall every 10, 12 feet. So it's not like the wind blows and the whole thing's swaying. But, you know, when you get that high up, you know, you're 35, 45 feet. Yeah, about the top of it was about 40 foot. That's a long way down to the ground.
Virginia.
Yes,
I know.
what
Yeah.
you're freezing up a little bit. What is that?
Painting I did today.
Oh wow. Can you like
What is
if you
that, a
turn
cloud?
it left to right,
Or
maybe
is
you
that
can
cotton
see
candy?
some more. No, I mean like forward, more like tilted forward.
Well, now
forward
there
and
it looks
backward.
like a cat's face.
Yeah, it's
When you-
hard to tell exactly what it is.
When you put it sideways, it kind of looks like a cat's face.
Dude, there's so many things
Yeah, like
in
that. See it? See the eyes?
Yep. Yep.
And then you got the right under the nose.
Can't see. There we go.
Was that what you were going for? Was a cat? Because that's what I
No.
see.
No. It's just abstract. I mean, it's
You could actually go back after and just kind of outline the cat
It's
and
actually
throw a
just
little bit of
for-
black on the
Yeah.
outside there.
Good night, Spike.
Crazy. You never know what people are going to see in art.
I don't know if you can see the rings in it.
That's actually cool. Yeah, I like it. It's kind of washed out with the camera, but I can see it.
Yeah, it's not great, but
All right, Spike. You have a good night, brother. You know, it's crazy. I've got this one tattoo right here. I don't know
Yeah,
if
is
you
it
can
better?
see that one
A
right
little
there.
better, yes.
Anyway, yeah, it looks kind of like a submarine propeller or something like that. And anyways, I just designed it and tattooed it on myself one day. And like a couple of years later, I was at a grocery store, and some old vet came up to me and he's like, "Holy crap, were you in the service too?" And I was like, "No, sir. Why?" I mean, I wasn't wearing. I mean, I might have had some camouflage on, but I wasn't like trying to impersonate any kind of military nothing. And he's like, "Dude, there's a submarine group out there that they all have the same matching tattoo." And I was like, "Really? A nuclear submarine group has that same tattoo?" Like, no.
Somebody always sees weird things in my paintings. It's always they see a face or they see something wrong. It's just regular what they call a ring pour. It's just ringlets that have been stretched out over the canvas. And I had some badass paintings that got stolen.
I rebuilt a Flying V guitar, man. It was like a 1973. Before the Randy Rhoads style. It was the one that Randy Rhoads had, one of the original Flying Vs. And this thing, the guy who had it didn't respect it, didn't know the value of a guitar, didn't understand what kind of money he was sitting on. And so he fucking gave it to me. Because when I went in there, I saw his kids banging this thing around. I'm like, well, why are you letting them do that? Why not? You know, as long as they're not killing each other. And I'm like, dude, can I have it? You know, I got plans for this guitar. And he'd already heard me play guitar. I already had guitars and amps and everything at the house. So he knew I played. I was like, dude, I could definitely do something with that. And so he gave it to me. And I took it home. I sanded it all down, refinished it, rewired it. I didn't have to replace the neck, luckily, but I had to replace a bunch of frets and the nut at the top. I put all new string lock or string tighteners, whatever you call them. I had that thing
Twisty
tightened
things.
down. So anyway, you know,
the little twisty things at the top.
So
Yeah,
I did all that, and I had this thing perfect. And then I freaking moved to California with my girlfriend. The first fucking night we stayed at her aunt's, and so we had to leave the car outside. I had a chain on it, but by the time we got out the next morning, my guitar was gone. I mean, they took clothes, all kinds of shit, dude. It was fucked up, man. Thank God we had the gun and the tattoo machines inside. I don't know why I didn't take my guitar inside. That would have been probably brilliant, but I wasn't expecting that level of crime. Yeah, California's always been bad.
Oh yeah,
Especially-
California, Phoenix, Albuquerque, all the big cities. Even here in the little place I live in, you know, there's fucking meth heads up here that have no respect for mankind. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to build one? Oh man, building one, that's not that easy. I
would love-
guess if you can build a boat, I'm sure you could build a guitar. But yeah, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of skill.
Electric maybe, but acoustic no.
What the hell, Ricky? You break into my house? No, I mean, I'll be that.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna refresh my drink, even though I have to work tomorrow.
That's good.
But I love hanging out with you guys, man. Tell you what, nothing better than family.
Yeah, I thought that was cute. See, now you can hide your bullets in the Velveeta cheese.
No, you just keep the ammo inside the Velveeta cheese box.
No, that's what I'm saying. You can
You
hide it in
keep,
your
just
Velveeta.
like you keep guns stashed around your house. Like literally, there's like, I don't know, basically no rooms that I don't have some kind of weapon with me.
This is what my 22.
That's actually a picture of a free vaccination site here across the highway from me. And I saw him across the highway on a surveillance camera, and I hopped in my truck and went down there. I got video. It's nothing exciting, and it's COVID video, so I'm not gonna even show you because
Nah, Dad, yeah,
they'll
can't
fucking
do that.
shut you down.
Dude, we cannot do that. You know,
Yeah, I ain't doing that. But
certain
I approached him.
controversial topics.
I approached him, and the funny thing was, I talked to him for about 2 or 3 minutes, and then I pulled out my camera, and everything changed. One girl says, "I'm not giving you consent to film me," and I said, "You're in public. Let me zoom in on you."
Oh my gosh.
Oh shit. Anyway,
Karen alert.
so they'll be back, and I'll be down there. And get some more of that. Anyway, I'll be back.
God. Where's the subs?
This is what my 22 looks like. Jordan.
Oh, you got the purple.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Was it 9mm?
No, it's a 22.
Oh, 20. Why'd you go so low? Why not at least a 380?
Because I've never had a gun before, and I just wanted to start out with something that was easy. And
I'll tell you what.
I got this too.
Hey, if it's not somebody that's really intent on doing you bodily injury or harm, you could probably just pull it and they'd run. But on people that are solid, you might have to shoot them a few times. Try and aim for the head.
And then I got this one too. It's a
Which one is that?
38 Pink Lady.
Okay. Yeah, I would start with that one next time.
Well, I mean,
Start with this one. Definitely start with the revolver.
I
It's
got
never
both.
going to jam, and it's always ready.
Yeah.
I love that about revolvers. Not to mention that 357 Magnum. Oh, still my favorite.
I like both of them. They're easy to shoot. Where did all my pictures go?
Right. Yeah, 22 isn't amazing, but shoot for the head, even the heart.
At least with the 22, I can also put like snake shot in there too, just in case I come up on a snake.
Yeah. Seriously though, I prefer 12 gauge, but
I like that 410.
if you're good enough aim, it would work, I suppose. You'd be surprised though. Even birdshot after like 15 yards really doesn't spread all that much. I mean, you might get a 3 or 4 foot pattern on most shotguns at about 15 yards. But when you're shooting 40 yards and above, then that's when it spreads out. That's why they got the birdshot. Because you're shooting at ducks and they're at least probably 30 yards away. I like double
what's Nate Toogood said, 22 snake shot. Won't cycle.
That's what I got. Just to practice. I mean,
dude, any gun. BB gun looks like a cannon pointed at your head. I don't care.
By the way, what's up, Nate?
You could paint the thing pink, purple, orange, yellow, whatever color. You got a gun pointed at you, you get a bit nervous, dude. I mean, now when my kids were playing back in the day, they had the Nerf and all that. I was never worried, but I always raised them around guns and gun safety. Hell, I used to get on them when they would start shooting each other after a certain age. I'd be like, no, 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 real guns work differently here. Come on, we're gonna go out. And so they got an early experience with guns, and they realized big difference between Nerf and real. So they've always had a good respect for real firearms, for all firearms, which is why I'm not in fear to leave them around with teenage boys.
Oh. When they get this small, it's really hard to get them down, but you gotta work it.
Vicious.
Oh yeah, baby. It's
The only thing, if I could Photoshop imagine if I Photoshop like a Bud bottle in the grips of his hands right there, like he's getting ready to take a drink or something, that would be cool. But no, I've always liked Louis. Such a fucking asshole. I kind of like to shoot him. It's kind of fucked up, huh? Probably shouldn't be saying that. People are going to think I'm insane.
There he is.
Wait a minute, back up. Wait, buddy. We don't think you're insane. We've already figured that out. That's why we hang out with you.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. You smell your own.
We found our own bitch.
Let me see. Let's see what this video is. Maybe I'll share this with you guys. Yeah, I'm gonna share this with you.
Uh-oh. You better not be in a G-string, dude. I am not going to even put it up.
No. No G-string. This was
like, oh, come on.
right. Let's see. Let me set this up.
Look at those baby browns.
Oh, they're fucking awesome, dude. I mean, holy crap. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's scary as hell. Come on, play. There we go.
Oh, shit.
That's a whole herd, guys.
Yeah.
This one that's crawling on me just loves the shit out of me. I don't know why. Maybe he likes the deodorant I wear. I don't know. But let me tell you guys, these guys are awesome. You know? He's crawling up my arm. He wants to get up on my shoulder.
Damn.
Anyway.
Those claws look sharp.
Y'all have a good morning.
Good morning. Oh, shit. That's right. It's like 3 o'clock. Was that your police scanner? Oh, shit. Where'd Virginia go?
It's actually my service radio.
What is it? Oh, your CD?
That's actually my service radio.
Everybody going in for their third shift, fourth shift.
No, you got to go in for your COVID check. Now they do a top of the hour, and at the bottom of the hour, they do a status check on everybody out there. I had the assistant of the fire department. Had the assistant chief of the fire department over here at my house today, just like, checking things out. He says, "Why don't you come down, put in an application?" And I said, "I don't want to be a volunteer." I said, "I want a paid position." And I said, "I already put in my freaking application. You got my application." And he says, "Really?
On him.
Well, we'll go look that up." And I said, "I'll go help you. I'll go down there in your office and I'll help you find my application from 2 years ago where I wanted to be a paid fire department, whatchamacallit, you know?" Anyway, we'll do that next week sometime.
That's very cool, man.
Yeah.
Hello, I am human.
I'm human too.
Yeah.
Fishes, your birthday, I meant to ask, how old are you, if you don't mind? And are you male or female? I don't know. You know, I just got to ask these questions.
Normally, out of women, you don't ask two certain things.
Like asking a woman how old she is?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you got to ask because, you know, as a matter of fact, nowadays you got to ask and get a freaking ID. Can I see your ID? You know? Not
There's
that I
Virginia.
would go there, but you know what I mean.
Hey, Virginia, welcome back.
Yes, Fishes and Loaves. Yeah, they let me pet them and love on them and pull their tails, and they actually play with my hair and nibble on my ears and bite my toes. So yeah.
What are the
I
two
just dropped
questions?
out for a second. Did you show an albino raccoon?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, his albino. Pete.
Oh, wow. I
Been
wanna see
around
it
there
again?
so long, he's named it.
Cool. That's amazing.
Yeah. It's 1 in 700,000 that you would actually see an albino raccoon in the wild. And I've said this so many times. And one day I was watching my surveillance cameras and a white cat walked up on my porch and was sniffing around.
What's up, Pete?
And turned out to be Pink, the albino raccoon. She's been here going on 5 years now.
That's amazing. Even as the red eyes and everything.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Totally albino.
Hi, human. And V. Someone else. I missed it. Let's see.
Fishes.
Dang it.
My
Somebody's-
12.
Hi to everyone. who
Yeah,
said
that's
hi.
what I was going to say. Two things you don't ask a woman is how old are you and do you fuck on the first date?
Right.
Oh my god. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. I just turned 29 for the 14th year in a row. It's the
Yep.
15th year of my 20. It's the 15th anniversary of my 29th birthday coming up. You guys excited?
Yes. We're gonna have a party. I just turned 20 for the third time.
My birthday's coming up, and I'm going to be 25 for, second time. Or so. I'm still 25 and holding.
Right. 25 and holding.
Yeah. This is one of my paintings that got stolen.
Yeah, y'all keep that raccoon thing to yourself. Just saying.
I did the pots to match the painting. I did the pots first and then let it drip down on the canvas and then I stretched it out.
What was that again? What was that? Wait, back up.
I said I did the pots over the painting first and let it drip down on the canvas and then I stretched it out and made it to where it matched because you're using the same colors. That was one of my paintings and pots that I've made. They got stolen.
Oh, dude. Damn. Yeah, I like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, it sucks.
I paint cars, trucks, and buses and whatever. And I do wraps. You know,
I
like
just
tacos, enchiladas, and burritos. I do wraps, man. We gonna eat.
I just like painting. It's called acrylic pour painting, and it's relaxing to me, so I enjoy doing it. That's another painting that got stolen. Hold on.
Gotta say hi to Independent and Carolina JH. God is
Hey, Butterfly Bee.
awesome. All you guys in chat, gotta say hi, man. I love you guys.
Hello.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everyone's
Did you see
awesome.
that?
Eddie
Did you see that
James. I
Dakota?
didn't see it. I want to see it.
I'm waiting on Ron to bring it up.
Yeah.
These are all the ones that got stolen. I mean, like I had a whole crap load of them.
Well, if you're waiting on Ron, hang out for a while.
Well, I have no other way of sharing it. Where did he go?
Do you have a YouTube channel?
Yeah, sort of.
Can
But I
you
don't
put
have
it
any more
in?
paintings.
Well, you can do that. I mean, go ahead and do that. Upload some videos of your stuff. Put your YouTube channel in private chat or whatever, so I can follow you.
All these paintings are the ones that got stolen.
Yeah, we
so I
can
still
like
have
put it
it.
in the main chat. I have the main chat turned off, but could put it in there.
Drop your link, Day. Unspecified B. I see you all the time, and I don't know you, and you know, you're obviously a person I should know, and I just wanted to wave at you and say, "Hey, what's up?" Unspecified B. God, my hands are dirty. Look at that. It's stained. I think it's raccoon poop.
Did he go to sleep?
You might have. No, he's awake.
Oh shit! Sorry, I was muted. Virginia, I was asking if you ever got to see the end of that movie, The Old.
No, I have not watched
you
the
haven't
second
watched it
half
yet.
yet. I do have the link. I can't wait to see because
Yeah, it's interesting.
I think some
Yeah, I'll tell you what. The ending was not horrible, and we were all both on the same lines. There's something more creepy going on here, and there was. You'll enjoy it, I think.
I'm not that creepy.
absolutely.
I'm
Oh,
pretty
I love
weird,
it.
but I'm not that creepy.
Anything
I can be
with time
creepy.
You're pretty creepy.
Pretty
Well, that's relative.
I mean, you know, who else has an albino raccoon that lives under his porch?
Right.
And in the trees. It's really weird. Anyway, we'll get off that. Overall, I have in the area that come around on a regular basis. Let's see, 5. I have 11 babies and 2 moms that just come by and visit and hang out.
15.
15. That's correct. Yep. A whole shitload of babies.
Total of all the raccoons.
Right. It's all good.
Well, at least if your house burns down, you don't have to worry about rescuing the coons.
Oh no, they're all out in the
Yeah, they're already outside.
Dude, talking about houses burning down. Holy crap. We had a freaking, hey brother, welcome. See you in there.
Uncle Ricky, what the hell's going on around here?
What's up, brother?
Hey, Polar.
What's up, Roots? Angel, of course, the man, the myth, the legend, Dangerous Freedom, after dark.
Dang.
Not yet.
Dangerous.
I'll be when I'm dead.
I saw the
Dangerous.
stream. I saw the stream where he
You
was
guys
like,
will forget about me within a month.
hell no. Look, I think I told Roots this story and maybe Angel too, but I gotta tell you, Dangerous Freedom after dark. I'm not a prepper. I don't watch prepping videos. I mean, I'm a prepper in the aspect of like, like I've got tons of canned goods and I got bottled water and all that. But like that's not like for the end of the world. It's like for like, some shit goes down. You break your ankle. You can't work for 2 weeks. You need supplies. Anyways, or a storm. Say a storm knocks out your power for 2 or 3 days. You got to have some stuff. But one night I'm just on YouTube and I think I searched live streams and your live stream was there and like you had the link to it and I clicked on it and you let me up and I was like holy shit, because I went through a bunch of them, nobody let me up. And I clicked on yours, you let me up. And so here I am, That's my story of how I found you.
Well, I don't consider myself a prepper. I like to garden and I like to learn new things and I like like-minded people. And I kind of stumbled on Dangerous, honestly. And, there are a handful of preppers I hang out with and do stuff, but I don't consider myself part of that whole thing, Good night.
Yeah,
Who's
northern section.
Who we good night to?
He's actually he actually is. His channel name is Privileged White Man, but I call him P Dubs for short.
Good night, P Dubs.
Good night, P Dubs.
Well, thank you. Awesome. Appreciate that.
But you know what? Like I frequent other live streams where there's a lot of drama going on.
Oh, I see. So you're cheating around on me. I got
you. No, I was on those streams before I came here. But a couple of nights ago, there was a little ooh bangy between Mutt and Doc somebody. And and they started cursing each other out, and like the whole vibe changed. And I left, and I kept watching, and I read the chat, and I felt really good about the fact that everybody was like, "Oh, what's going on here? Everybody needs to chill. Everybody needs to calm down." I enjoy the fact that everybody here likes to let you have your time to speak, your voice of your opinion, as long as you're respectful. You know what I mean? And everybody's respectful to you. I just wanted to say that. Over here on Dangerous Freedom's chat.
Yeah. I mean, I do have to get on people certain times. I'm getting better at like muting people and even just cutting them out of the stream completely. I've removed wrenches before. Not afraid to do that. But most of them, I can just tell them, hey, get your ass in line. Quit fucking around, dude. I'm not. This channel is not about that drama. You want to start that drama? Start your own
Thanks,
channel,
guys.
and people can go over there and watch you doing your fucking drama. Over here, I mean, we talk about serious things here and there, but most of the time it's just a bunch of us hanging out, just talking amongst ourselves. Like, hey, how was your day? And how was your day, Magic Angel? What'd you get done today?
I worked all day. It sucked.
You what? You fed your
I
dog?
worked today. It sucked.
Oh, you worked today? At least you got work. I need to get back to work.
I actually, believe it or not, chased lightning strikes all day.
Oh, in case of a wildfire?
Yeah, it was pretty wild. It was pretty intense. We had a storm come through here past couple of days, and it was a freaking electrical storm. We're up here in the mountains, and shit starts on fire when you start throwing electricity at it. Just saying.
Good night, Judah.
Oh, we had a freaking hailstorm, lightning, thunder.
What's up, Daniel?
Shit. I had to do a line of Folgers just to keep my shit together.
I hope it was the instant.
I went to urgent care today.
Yeah,
Did they work on a grant? Okay, so you went to urgent care today. Did they work on a grant? Did you get an approval for the grant?
No, before I went to urgent care, I should have said that. I woke up, stomach feeling whatever, threw up. It was obviously probably food poisoning, ate something funky. I called off work. Work told me I had to have a doctor's note. So I went to urgent care today. I couldn't even get into the building before I called them. I had to call them. The signs on the door, so you got to call them. So I called them. Yeah, I called them. You know what they asked me? Have you been tested for COVID? And I said, no. They said, you got to go get tested for COVID, bring back a negative before I can even come in.
Fuck that. That's insane.
So now I had to go online and schedule a COVID test for tomorrow, and I can't return back to work until I get the
test results.
The no from the COVID test results.
Well, I would just dump all that, and I would tell my employer. This was my opinion.
Well,
I would tell my employer to go fuck himself. He does not have the right or the authority to dictate whether I have a fucking COVID test or not.
No. They didn't say COVID test. They told me, they said I had to have a doctor's note. I had to go see the doctor.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay,
I tried to go see the doctor, and the doctor required a COVID test.
Yeah,
that's such
exactly.
bullshit.
Yeah, dude, it's all backdoor. It's the same way.
I'm probably not going to work at all.
Same exact way that Biden's trying to get all these other bullshit fucking bills passed. Is they are doing it under it's in this budget bill, but all of a sudden they're funding all this shit that we didn't sign off for. That's how they get this shit passed. We really got to keep our eyes open.
Ricky, I've worked one day this week so far. I'll be lucky to work another one this week. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And because they said you got to have a doctor's note to come back. It was clearly, something I ate. It was clearly food poisoning, which lasts about 24 hours. You throw up, you're okay. After that, you're fine. And food poisoning is not something that you can give to somebody else.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, I don't know. I've had pretty weird dates, but anyway, go ahead.
No, food poisoning is when you eat something, you eat some food that somebody didn't wash their hands, or you ate some raw food. That's
salmonella. There's so many. There's so many.
That's not something that you can give to somebody else. You have it about 24 to 48 hours later. You're fine.
Right. So,
but I don't really want to say that online.
What do you do?
Don't really want to say that online either. You know what I mean? But
all right.
But I can say this: I do work with food. You know what I mean? So I get. But the thing was, you're asking for a doctor's note because I ate something bad and I threw up, and now I go to get the doctor's note, and now they want the COVID. Now I'm out for a whole week, and now you've lost me.
Yeah.
I'm lost a whole week worth of wages. You
Right.
lost me for a whole week. You got to cover my shifts.
Man, that's all fucked up.
It's bullshit, dude. Back in the day, it's like, holy crap. All right, like, you know, you had an incident. You know, a couple of people might have to go in for drug tests, whatever, but you go to the clinic, you get checked out, you're in and out within usually a couple hours. And
Dangerous. They wouldn't even let me in. They said, have you been tested for COVID? I said, no.
yeah,
They told me I got to go get tested for COVID.
I
before
know,
you
I
even
heard
get in
that.
the door. Yeah, my bad.
I'm hearing you, brother. I'm just saying, man, I'll tell you, the worst that I've really had to go through it was my son broke his leg right after the whole thing hit. I mean, like within the first month of it becoming like national.
Right.
He fell off the ladder, broke his leg, and the doctor calls me, and I'm like, okay, what hospital are you at? I'm coming up there. And he's like, well, you can come up here, but you're not going to be able to see your son. And I'm
Right.
like, what the fuck do you think you're talking about? And he's like, dude, haven't you heard about this COVID? Dude, if you come up here, you're not going to be allowed inside the hospital.
Nope.
And I'm like, are you, dude? Like, seriously, I was livid pissed. You know, my son is sitting there, his first major injury in his life, and I'm not even able to go up there and see him. Oh, like literally, I was livid. I want to kill something.
Thank you.
0224.
What's up, puppy dog? I don't know if you can hear him. He sounds like a horse at a stream.
Yes. Love a puppy.
Well, we are coming up on 3.5 hours. I might be down for a movie or bullshitting backstage, whatever you guys want to do. Maybe we could watch something old to where we can like talk over it. Do like a mystery science theater. I don't know if y'all.
I'm probably fixing to hit the bed because give my pillow some head.
Okay. No, I understand. You know, everybody's
Oh,
on a
well,
different sleep pattern than
No,
everybody
it's
else.
not that. It's just I had to do shipment today, which sucked, which is lifting heavy boxes. And like we would get this humongous box and it'd be like one little bitty tiny box inside. It's like, really?
Yeah, I know.
But yeah, that's just the way crap works around there. And we're getting a lot of shipment because we're getting a lot of fall stuff. So yeah.
Yeah.
I'm the only one that can knock out the shipments fast enough. Everybody else evidently can't do it. So that's the only time I get scheduled is to do shipment. And yeah, it sucks sometimes. Just because I'm like trying to knock it out, get it done, get it over with. So yeah, it's a little bit of lifting and shit, and I'm just tired.
That's how I was most of the time. Hashtag still am. When it needs to be done, get it done, man. Don't fuck around. But all right, well, Magic, thank you very much for hanging out, and
Thank you for having me.
hopefully I'll see you maybe tomorrow night, Friday night.
I'll be out for the next 6 days till shipment comes back in. Till next Thursday. So got nothing else to do. I like hanging out with y'all anyway.
Well, Ricky. All right.
Ricky, you're so fine. You blow my mind. Hey, Ricky.
That is so. I love that story. That tells you.
Anyway,
how
everybody
young we
in
are.
the chat, thank you all.
Been paying attention.
Good night, y'all. God bless, and we will see y'all mañana. And Fishes, my email is on my about page too, so you can go to my about page. Yeah, too. Anyway, good night, Virginia. Good night, Dangerous. Good night, Ricky. Good night, everybody. Love
Good
y'all.
night, madam.
See y'all tomorrow.
Hi.
Everybody,
can you
anyone who wants to come in, come on in. I don't know. Can you hear me? Hey, Ricky.
Hi.
Yeah. Holy crap. I know my thing. No, we're still live. Dude, that was weird.
I put the link in there.
My computer just like totally went poof on me. Dude, I'm telling you, this computer needs an overhaul. But like Virginia said, if you want to follow the link up above, come out, hang backstage. I might pick out a movie I'm gonna watch. In fact, I probably will because I like to watch a movie before I go to bed. Maybe have some dinner or some midnight snack in this case.
Peanut butter. It's
No,
good for you.
no,
Yes, lots of peanut butter.
nope, it's bacon. Mm. It's a bacon sub. Bacon and chicken.
Okay, so like he said, the link is in the chat room. Click the link and you can go backstage and hang out with us. Like Independent and
Yep,
Angel
Independent's been
and
on here.
Fishes
Morning, Redneck.
and Redneck and V. Come on now, just click the link. Come on backstage.
What's up, Redneck?
Just saying.
Okay, all right. And on that note, let's go backstage. Now we're really gonna talk shit about all you. So
Yeah, this is where we can talk shit about all
Not
you
everybody,
guys
yeah.
in chat.
All right, everybody. Thank you again. Yeah,